chaos. We are your outlet to voice your frustrations. The world's first interactive podcast where the audience can become a guest of the show. Presenting your hosts, Devin G. Ewart and Patrick Martin.
And we're live. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of your favorite show in the entire world. No, I'm just kidding. It's FU Podcast. This is Season 1, Episode 17. Today is April
12th.
Yes, 12th, 2021.
Yes, it is.
We have a special guest in our studio today, as we do every Monday.
What's so special about him?
Like short bus special.
Let me tell you about these helmets I used to wear.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about these windows I used to live. Where would you like to start?
Word. So how's things going, man? It's been a week.
It's been a week.
Yeah. We were talking before the podcast.
7 days.
7 days.
I mean,
That's a week.
It actually has been 7 days. That's pretty crazy. It's crazy how they teach you that in school, and it actually works out when you're an adult. It almost gets worse as you're an adult.
Yeah,
that?
that's true.
Days of the week that there's 7 of them. I don't know. I mean, not that it would get any better if it was shorter, but like, it's just who decided? And I'm sure that somebody can quote the Bible, but who truly decided that there's 7 days in a week?
That's a good question. It has to do with the Gregorian calendar, I believe.
Is it mathematically based?
It is based on the sun and the solar, and then I think the Gregorian, whatever, they adopted it and this, that, and the other.
So are we talking astrology now?
No. We're talking
stars and
yeah.
quasars and like
Space Force.
yeah, Einstein bridge crossed into a collapse.
Hey, did you hear what AOC
Neutron
said one
blast.
time?
What did she say one time?
She said we can launch a rocket over to the sun as long as we do it at night.
I mean, I think we could too. I say we I mean, you know
Hey,
what?
I laughed my ass off on
Did
that
you
one.
really say that, or did you just make that shit up?
Let's-
That's some second
That's
grade
something.
bullshit.
I know that's something. That's something that really.
I
Come
think
on,
we should-
that's something
I
that
think we
would be
should
said
spend
by her.
Millions and millions of tax dollars to go ahead and test that out. Why not?
Let's test it.
I think Elon's trying.
You know, the moon landing was fake.
No, it wasn't.
They did
Yeah,
it in
it
the
was. It
studio.
was-
I remember it. I was 2 years old and I watched.
You remember
well,
watching
actually,
fake
no, I
set?
Nah, I did.
Kubrick.
Yeah.
For anybody who's taking me seriously, that was sarcasm. I don't believe the moon landing was fake.
Don't lie.
So no,
It was done. It was done out at Area 61. As angry grandma said it.
Yeah, was it Area 61 Grandma said?
Yeah, Area 61.
What makes me laugh is
That's great.
speaking of space travel.
AKA.
Uh-huh.
It's SpaceX. It is. I don't. Was it an Asian billionaire? I could be completely off on this, but somebody is offering 7 seats
Uh-huh.
to the public, I believe. And I don't know. I didn't look into how you win them or if you have to pay for them or what it is. But like, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Like, personally, I don't know if I'd want to be one of those people going up there in SpaceX. I'd be nervous just going up in a NASA rocket.
Well,
This is a privately funded, this is private space travel. If you blow up, you blow up.
well, to your point,
Yeah,
there was a couple of them
basically,
that
if it's
blew
your
up.
time.
That's kind of where I'm going with this. Like,
There's a couple of them blowing up, and I'm like going, y'all still want to go on this thing, even though the last 2 failed? Like, really?
space
That's
travel
like going
fast?
on an airplane.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. But
But you know what? I mean, flying is the safest way to travel.
yeah, but getting on
Then nobody said
6,000
that.
pounds of rocket fuel.
Yeah,
is
nobody
not
said
the same.
flying in a rocket is a little bit different than flying.
Well, if it makes you safer, I'll fly the damn rocket.
Oh, God.
That doesn't. What? No.
I'll fly the rocket.
What logic?
With this rocket engineering.
I'll fly the fucking rocket. How about that?
I think that would be a crazy opportunity. It's just like me wanting
What, fly the rocket?
No, dude,
Oh.
go into space, man. It would be so cool, man. No, but
Everybody's doing it.
it would be cool to go into space, but you really want to be the first test passengers? Nah, I'm not really. Let me see. Let me see it battle tested a few times.
You ever seen that movie Airplane 2?
I'm pretty sure I saw Airplane, the first one.
Leslie Nielsen.
Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that where the pilot turns into
Jello.
Jello? Yeah.
That was Airplane 2.
I was 2.
Yeah, that was
That scene always stuck with me as a kid. And yes, I was young
What,
when
the
I
Jello?
saw the Jello pilot.
Oh yeah.
I saw that at a young age, and I was just like, I was very weirded out by that thing. I was like, that was scary looking.
Yeah, Leslie Nielsen's name was Over, and then he had two pilots called Unger and Dunn. Over, under, done. I was over, under, and then under was overdone.
Well, which one was when they kept saying Striker and he keeps hitting the girl in the face? He's smacking the girl.
That's it. Yeah. Striker.
Do you think they could get away with that nowadays?
No, they can't.
I'm surprised.
Could they get away with half the stuff?
Everybody would be
growing up.
Everybody will be offended.
I mean, especially with the cancel culture. I mean, come on.
We're gonna cancel Airplane. We're gonna cancel that.
Take it off the Blockbuster shelves. Oh wait, Blockbuster's closed.
Oh, that got canceled
Actually,
too.
There is actually it's on Netflix. I haven't watched it yet.
Yes,
There's
the
a show,
Blockbuster. The last Blockbuster. You know what? I have a funny story about that. So at the comedy club, I was with Raj Sharma and Paul Varghese. Sorry for butchering that. Anyway, we were hanging out there, and one of the guys came up to us, and it was like talking about Blockbuster. He worked there, and he had all this stock and stuff in Blockbuster. And I looked at him, I was like, "Dude, sell it all." And he goes, "What?" He goes, "But it's only like $10 a share." I go, "What's better, $0 a share?" And sure enough, like a few years later, they went under, and I was just like, I wonder whatever happened to that guy. Like, I'd love to just run into him on the street, and he'd be like, "Dude, you saved me hundreds of thousands of dollars."
I mean, that's the sad thing is so Netflix was what launched out of a garage also.
Yeah, it was.
Because you remember when they came in your mailbox?
Yep.
Little DVDs in your
came
mailbox.
in your
or
mailbox.
games.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Normally, I'd be the one to take that one.
got you
Good
on that
job,
one.
man. Good job. I mean, speaking of coming out of the closet, we had an interesting conversation before we started the podcast here.
Uh-huh.
And whatchamacallit, yeah, so they used to little DVD come in the mailbox, and I don't remember what I watched, but Blockbuster made fun of Netflix like when they started that up, and like, no, this will never catch on, and this and that, and look.
Blockbuster tried to replicate with the Red Box.
It was too late, though.
It was too little, too late.
Because Red Box, believe it or not, Red Box is still at 7-Elevens. You can still catch a Red Box in there. I don't know.
You want to know why Red Box is still around? Is because they actually went into streaming service too. So you can get best of both worlds. You can get the physical disc, and you can also get the streaming.
I know BS. There's a 7-Eleven. I'm not trying to like throwing my hood out there, but there's a 7-Eleven that there's people getting stuff from Redbox on a regular basis.
Wow.
I see that sometimes.
And but yeah, so Blockbuster refused to switch their business model, and they thought it was Netflix. And look at Netflix; they're part of the FANG stock now. Like they are up there with Google.
Dude, what
Amazon
Netflix did as
Facebook.
a business is like it's amazing. And then another one too is Disney. Like Disney, when they're relatively new to the scene, and they're actually competing now with Netflix. And Netflix has been,
big. And I know I'm biased, but a big help to Disney's success was their partnership when they bought Marvel. Dude.
It's strategic partnerships.
You
exactly.
say what you want, but a storyline told about superheroes that, dude. They have done a fantastic job. The only, like I said, we said in a prior episode, properties they don't own, Hulk and Spider-Man, those are the only ones missing. And it's only because they're owned by their other companies. You never know if there's ever a deal cut. Maybe they'll get those entities one day.
Yeah, for like $1 billion to kind of do a,
There's an Avengers campus opening up in Disneyland in California. I'm like, I got to find an excuse to take Jackson and the boys. Yeah.
Just so you can go. The benefits of having kids.
Grab Lindsay and her kid too. Boy, we would have a blast. I think she would too, but we would definitely have a blast.
So yeah, going back to that whole business thing, you know that when the Red Box came out and they went into Walmart fought with them and made them actually paint them blue. So it's Red Box. It's blue.
Of course it is.
I was like, well,
I turn your red box blue.
right?
Is that like blue balls?
Yes, that sounds like there's some kind of a.
Man, what's your infatuation with balls, dude?
I mean, I got a pair of them.
Do you need to get in the closet and then open the door
Are you
and come
telling me
out?
like you don't think as a child, like as soon as you came out, first thing you did was like, man, hell yeah, I got some nuts. I was like,
I don't remember doing that.
I have my.
I don't remember doing that.
Ask my girlfriend. My long-term memory is on point. My short-term memory is what needs work.
Oh, yeah?
My long-term memory is pretty good.
Nice.
Dude, I posted the profile picture a few years back of me at
What,
birth.
balls?
No, it's a throwback. It's just that little tadpole, man. I was like,
Yeah, it was pre-balls.
Oh, pre-balls.
hanging out with my dad.
Oh man, that's
Yeah, Kayla said balls are great.
See,
Baseball,
baseball,
football,
soccer ball, football.
yeah, whatever balls.
I mean, I dip them in some powder and keep them dry all day long.
Word.
Shit. Things you didn't realize that,
So you're pretty proud of your balls.
Hey, man, I keep them clean.
So now's a good segue to
To
the story.
Yeah, good segue to
Yeah.
Michigan being shut down again.
Speaking of balls.
I pulled a specific story
Oh, shit.
just for Andy.
Yes. Let's get in.
We're gonna dive into it. Pun
I'm-
intended.
I'm so glad that you happen to find this and are talk about the closet and everything and balls. This is the perfect segue, bro. I see you, man.
Tesla owners say open butthole and get a little surprise.
And put some balls in it.
What?
No bullshit. This is an actual title.
Okay, so
And put balls in it?
I work with somebody and I'm going to talk to him tomorrow.
Yes.
He has-
Tell him
he
to
has a
do it.
Tesla.
Don't give him the context. But he has to be standing outside of the car. I
If
think.
he's listening right now,
What's his name, Mr.
Tell
Ball?
him
I'm
to
not-
videotape.
I'm not
Tell him to
gonna-
videotape.
I work
Mr.
with
Ball.
him. No, stop that.
Hello, Mr. Ball.
No one I work with is Mr. Balls. I promise you. I promise you that.
Yes. So I just posted that.
What's
Open butthole.
what's the
Get a
article?
little
Okay.
surprise. God.
All right. Hold on. I'm gonna click on it. So
Elon's a sneaky little.
he is. So everybody knows that the Tesla has a lot of what they call Easter eggs, right? These hidden surprises that Elon either put into the code or the developers put into the code that makes the car do special things.
Yep.
Well, apparently, and fart mode is one of them, where the car will actually fart and everything else.
You can change it to the seat, which seat it comes from too. It's crazy.
Yeah. So apparently, somebody just discovered
Oh, please read that.
it allows you to access the car's charging port by saying "open butthole." And then hold on, it gets better. And with the accompanying command "close butthole," meant to shut the port when you're done charging.
If anybody is listening to the show with a Tesla
Oh my
right
God,
now,
somebody needs
I'm
to video
asking
this.
Please go out and post the video live. We'll
Yes,
share
put
on
it,
the
post
feed.
it on our feed.
Yes. Go to your car. I want you to say "open butthole," and I want that charger port to open up. I want to see this done.
Oh man, yeah. So I literally found that story. I was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe this is an actual thing."
It's probably on Google already. I bet somebody's already done it.
Oh yeah.
If that story's out,
Apparently, let's see.
I mean, that's exactly what it says. If you say "open butthole," your Tesla, the
the charge port will open. Apparently, April 9th was when this was posted. The first person to post about it. And of course, now Gizmodo and a couple other places have picked it up.
I mean,
so,
it's like-
and now that we've done it, now it's going to be all over the place.
Patrick, you're unusually quiet about this story.
Yeah. Are you worried about your open butthole?
Do you?
Do we need to say closed butthole?
I'm not worried about my butthole.
Do you need to open your charging port?
No, I don't.
Is your battery needs to be recharged?
My battery needs to be recharged. Well, that was quick. It's 100% now.
Okay. Oh man.
Kayla says, "Let me see if Lexi can do that." She said, "Lexi, spread them."
Okay, so what's up with your balls and your butthole?
Well, so here's the thing.
I haven't said anything about nothing.
Nothing about nothing.
About
I know you're usually
This
quiet.
was an actual article.
Of
That's
course,
why I
I'm
was asking for the
unusually
opinion.
quiet.
Well, I'm just so he. I mean, he is right. We are talking about some crazily like.
Lindsay says she took a break from studying to hear about balls and buttholes.
So,
I feel sorry for anybody that's listening.
what I'm curious about is how this guy found out how to say it. Do you have some kind of inside connection at Tesla? Like, hey man, if you say this to your car, if you say open butthole, like the charger port will open up. How did he like?
How did?
Like, okay, well, granted, when you've heard me say some of the stupid shit I've said to Alexa here, right?
Oh yeah.
So I mean,
Speaking of, didn't you have a story about the Alexa downstairs? You asked me a question. You're like, I'm gonna wait till.
Oh, look at what Kayla said.
What'd she say?
Sprout that only leads you to talk about pee-pee. Jesus.
yeah. Oh, so
correct. Yep.
Devin, those of you.
All right, here we go about the pee-pee.
Hold on, Andy's got a story.
I don't.
Okay, Andy, go ahead.
Just happened like
I don't
literally
know, like
30 minutes
So
ago.
the listeners here, I don't know how long you've known Devin. I don't know how far back you go, but I go pretty far back with him. This is classic fucking Devin. Right?
all the way back to your nutsack.
So I'm in the
now we're talking about the nutsack.
open butthole. Anyways,
Oh my God, this
I
just
digress.
took fucking
I'm
left
sitting
turn.
there I'm going to the bathroom
18
tonight,
minutes
and he's got an
talk
Echo.
about butthole.
What is it called? An Echo Spot or an Amazon Spot or
Yeah,
something like that.
Echo Spot, I think.
And it's got a little screen on it. I've seen it before, but it's never had this. All of a sudden, it turned around, and I go to wash my hands. It's got fucking Devin with a goddamn filter with a crown on, like he's fucking king of the bathroom. He's just staring at me with
the king
with
of
this
the bathroom.
shit-eating grin. And I'm like, this motherfucker would have a picture of himself looking at himself, and like, or whoever else is in his fucking bathroom, like with a fucking crown on. Pay homage to me while you're taking a shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, while you're
almighty
getting
gods.
while you're getting sprayed out by that bidet, say thank you, Devin. Like,
Oh my God.
I just looked at him. And I was like, I know what I'm talking about.
Oh my God, that's fucking hilarious. The sad part is I know exactly what picture you're talking about.
Oh shit!
Fucking.
This motherfucker over here.
Hey, it's not a bad idea though. He's putting, dude.
What's he doing over there?
He's dropping the Popeyes hot sauce on the Cheez-Its.
Hell yeah, man, it's good.
Hey, I think you should endorse that shit. Hey, Cheez-Its, if you're listening, stop with the Tabasco and partner with Popeyes per Patrick. Straight up.
Yeah, Cheez-Its.
He's eating. There you go. See, right there. Product placement. Cheez-Its.
I synced it.
King of the throne. Yeah, no
Hell yeah.
doubt. Agreed. 100%. I was like, what the fuck? Why is Devin having to look at me while taking a shit? Or well, I was peeing. I was just washing my hands. But yeah, if I was sitting there, I'd been like, why are you looking at me?
Why are you staring at me? Go
He's
away.
just smiling with his crown on. I was like, what? Anyways, so
That's why I
but
hardly
yeah,
go into that bathroom down there.
back to open butthole on the Alexa or on the Tesla. I do see why Alexa off. I do see why, because I've said some effed up stuff to Alexa. I've told Siri to like.
It might be a good time to call Devin Eubanks.
See?
Alexa wants me to call Devin for some reason.
God, I know. Why is it every time you come over, she never does that? It's so weird.
Well,
I should have had.
said the A word.
Oh, he did say the A word. Is she still talking?
I told her to shut off.
Alexa, shut the fuck up.
Alexa, shut up.
Anyways, so in today's,
Shut up, you
in
whore
today's
biscuit.
news, you can
Oh,
open
she finally listened.
Oh yeah, she listened to the whore biscuit.
to the whore biscuits and open butthole
Yeah.
on your Tesla.
Oh my God.
So that is the top story for right now.
That was
It
an
a good
Andy related
segue into it.
Andy related story.
I'm glad we discussed that. I'm going to be bringing that information to a friend of mine at work.
Oh wait. Okay. All right. Kayla, to your point. Hold on. We do got to do that.
What?
Here.
What?
Hold on.
What are you doing?
Alexa, good night.
Look, she ain't gonna say nothing.
Alexa, good night. Oh, really? She got stage fright. We yelled at her. Now she got stage fright. Alexa, good night. Yeah,
She's
she
talking
ain't
down.
She don't like the
She's
fact that
talking
y'all are
downstairs.
talking about
I can hear her
buttholes.
downstairs.
Oh, she's talking downstairs. Okay, well that epically failed. Sorry. All right, she can go back to sleep.
So, in
Apparently she's
editing,
talking in
when you
every room
edit
in the
this
house.
podcast, go ahead and cut that like last 30 seconds out. That never happened, folks.
We'll put the clip of it in, and when we edit.
Well, when you're live, you just roll with the punches. Well, on
That's
to
it.
the next subject. Yes, Alexa sucks. All right.
She does. Apparently, she works in every room but the one you want her to. Yes, Kayla. Everybody will
much.
hear it whenever I edit this video, and I'll embed it in there. Oh my god.
She said embed that shit. So does that mean
She said you have to hear it.
So that means you have to work on the computer when you're laying in bed, right? Is that what that means?
What's that?
Embed it. So like if I'm like got
No,
my
not
laptop and
literally
computer-
embedded, but like
Oh.
in. Yeah.
Really?
Not while I'm
I
in
thought
bed.
that's what embed meant.
No.
Really?
I'm just, yes.
Spelled differently.
Yes, really.
That's one word, and the other one's two.
Oh God.
I embed in bed.
This is pretty good, man. You should try it.
It's a nice meal you got going over there, Patrick.
Yeah, Tabasco and cheese it.
But that's Popeye's Tabasco. It's not normal Tabasco.
What's the difference between Popeye's Tabasco
I don't
and regular?
know. I didn't ask. I'm gonna make,
Well, I'm
I make these
asking.
recipes.
Oh, it's
I gotta
good,
ask-
man. It tastes just like Tabasco.
Kayla, what's the
Maybe
difference
it's
between
Tabasco.
Popeye's Tabasco and regular
Oh
Tabasco?
shit! Here we go. What did she win?
Did she take her smart pills tonight, and so
Somebody
she'll
said
give us
like-
the ingredients.
I'll get a haircut somewhere.
Yes. She asked if I got a haircut.
You got a haircut?
Yes, Kayla says in bed, in bed. Yes. That's where I embed, is in bed.
No.
I got reach.
All right, hold on. Product placement.
Oh, Jesus. Too bad the camera ain't on you.
Super Saiyan. Hadouken.
Hadouken.
All up
You
in
know,
that
one
shit.
day Dr. Pepper will come back and say, you know what?
We're going to back pay you for all the 5,000 in product endorsements.
Fucking A.
All right.
That would be great.
Oh, yeah. So, Dr. Pepper, if you're hearing...
Oh,
If you're
Andy, we're
hearing
going to do a
this-
product placement of your...
Oh no, I'm just drinking.
Your Trump glass?
No, I'm good. I'm not. I'm good.
You got to show off the Trump glass. I
Oh,
mean,
The Trump...
the
U.S. Space Force.
U.S. Space Force. It's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Not going to lie.
I got a burp.
Shuttle door gunner.
Shuttle door gunner. Kayla says, I'm always smart, Sprout. Yeah, so get it right.
So
Notice I didn't say anything.
No.
No.
I feel like we've gotten off track.
We did.
We
Like,
did?
royally.
Yeah, because y'all were talking about buttholes.
Speaking
and
of
balls.
royal,
No, jeez.
what's his name? I see Queen Elizabeth is single. Are you, Devin? You gonna swipe right on?
Oh, that's
It's
terrible.
too soon. Too soon. Oh,
Too
my bad.
soon.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, man. That's horrible.
I mean, I figure, eventually it's gonna be her or Meghan. Oh wait, Megan's not part of the royal family anymore. I forgot.
Yeah, so then what happens?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I just was excited about the money. That's why, Queen Elizabeth, man.
What, you're going to go after Queen Elizabeth?
Actually, you know what? I'm done. I'm not going to get any further in that subject. I don't want to. The royal guard will come and get me.
Yeah. Hear knocks on the door and shit. You know?
So, anyways, do we have news? Wait, we got. Let's get some more news up.
We do
Before
have
before we
news.
get too offbeat.
So
In Knoxville.
we have local.
Oh my God! Do we have
Yes.
anything?
Anything what?
Nothing happy.
You want to see anything happy? It's not happening on this news.
I mean, I will give you two happy news stories that
Okay.
happened once this morning and once this evening.
Okay.
And
Go ahead.
once after I got off work.
Do they involve your balls?
I mean, yes, they
Because-
do.
So Devin is
we're
obsessed
not
with your
bound-
balls now.
That's
And you're obsessed with
when
his
I say
butthole.
you shouldn't start your day with news. You should start it with.
Oh yeah, but this goes back to what we were talking about earlier. Yeah, go ahead.
There's just there's ways that quote unquote, I meditate in the morning.
Oh, so that's
Hey, baby.
yeah. That's what I be doing too. I be meditating.
Huh.
I got to be at one with myself.
I'm not always by myself.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Is she studying or is she listening? I'm trying to see if she's going to throw in a comment.
Who?
Hey, baby, I'm talking about you.
Oh, Lindsay.
Yeah.
Oh, Lindsay.
She's like, I stopped.
In my A.
She's like, no, once you start talking about buttholes.
Oh, she said, so that's what we're calling it. I was waiting for either her or
I'm just saying.
Kayla to say the same thing.
My chi is very centered. I'm just saying, like, there is a beautiful aura in the room.
Yeah, orgasm.
Oh my God.
Heyo, I
Booyah!
set it up. He spikes it.
Damn! I'm on it. I got it.
Just throw back. All right. So damn. So all right. I guess we'll
Yeah.
go into the news and hey, you know
Yeah,
what?
what's in the news?
If I'm gonna,
So locally, there was a 9-year-old that fatally shot an 11-year-old.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in a vehicle outside of a Walmart. Apparently, what happened, there was a gun that these kids got a hold of, apparently, and I guess the kid grabbed it and pointed it and shot the other one. So I don't know if they were related, like if they knew each other or how this all worked, but somehow they supposedly found this gun in a abandoned, or not abandoned, but like in a unlocked vehicle.
So they were getting into vehicles, number one.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's the story is so like missing so many elements.
Could it be one of their vehicles? Could it be a vehicle?
Right, that's what I was like. Did they go to some random vehicle? Was it their parents' vehicle? Whose vehicle? You know, were these kids brother or sister, or were they related? Was it this kid didn't like this kid and he went? You know what I mean? It's like there's so many pieces missing to the story. But I guess it's because it's kind of a recent story, so it doesn't really have any developments and stuff around it. But
What does it say? What time this happened in the day?
let me click on the
Like a week? Because I'm just saying, like, when I was younger,
Uh-huh.
and I mean way younger, I did some really dumb shit at like 3 and 4 in the morning.
It said 12:41 Sunday. So
PM.
as in 12:41 p.m. Sunday. So
crap.
like afternoon.
Broad daylight. Yeah, you ain't gonna
Buckner Boulevard too, Dallas.
Yeah, that's weird. I'm wondering if like
It looks like at a neighborhood Walmart.
were they left in the car and the gun was left in the car too? Like that's
Yeah. So 32-year-old woman parked the vehicle and left the two boys in the car while she went shopping. But it doesn't say like, because it says they found a handgun in a vehicle, not in the vehicle. You know what I mean? It's the way they worded it. It kind of makes you like, was it in another vehicle?
that's
Yeah.
so
I don't know. NBC5? You need to get some better,
no,
better reporters.
That's usual headlines nowadays.
God.
Got to get the story out there no matter how it sounds.
Yeah, and no matter how, if it doesn't make any sense, but yeah, it is what it is.
What's going on over there, Patrick? What you got going on?
Hey, what you got going on over
I
there?
got
Pat
some
is
cheeses,
eating,
man.
He is just cheesing it away.
Damn, brother.
What?
Hammering down on some Cheez-Its.
Hell yeah, man.
Pay him.
I want to get. I want Cheez-Its and Dr. Pepper to sponsor us. Pay us.
Pay him.
Pay him.
Cheez-Its.
And Cheez-Its and
Patrick
Dr.
for
Pepper.
Cheez-Its.
Right.
Even I'm drinking Dr. Pepper this evening.
I know. What's up with that?
I decided to take it a little easy after last time.
Nice. Probably best.
So, and I just
Yeah.
wanted to
Yeah.
I don't know if this makes it any better because Lindsay and I were discussing this before I left this evening, but
Uh-huh.
everybody who sees me takes the shots on air, just understand the drink I'm chasing it with is just straight cream soda. There's nothing in it. Because she thought I was just taking them shots and chasing it with some of the
more
drink.
alcohol?
Yeah. I know, like, it's 4 or 5 shots. It doesn't necessarily make it any better, but I just want everybody to know I'm not like alcohol on top of alcohol on
Right.
top of alcohol. But yeah, no.
What did Kayla say?
Kayla said feed
What?
Sprout.
What?
Hey, you know what? We're going to get t-shirts made that say hashtag feed Sprout.
Who's Sprout?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
He's Sprout.
You're Sprout?
I'm Sprout.
He's Sprout.
I'm Sprout.
Someone feed him. LOL.
Feed Sprout.
feed him something other than Cheez-Its, apparently.
Cheez-Its and what else do I eat? A beef jerky.
Beef jerky, but we're all out of beef jerky.
Yeah.
So there was a police chase with a helicopter.
Where?
Near my neighborhood, not even maybe a week ago.
Uh-huh. Wasn't the ambulance, was it?
No, so
okay.
so I
Taylor, what was that again? An ambulance?
Oh, ambulance. Yeah, we need
it was an ambulance.
an ambulance.
Anyways,
Uh-huh.
it was an ambulance.
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 Okay, let's say somebody feed him balls. LOL, just kidding.
Oh, Black Betty, ambulance. Oh,
Yeah.
ambulance.
All right, Lena, we need you to remix that song.
So,
Yeah, go ahead.
it was probably like 11:30. I was finally crashing out, and all of a sudden I hear, the helicopter, and it's a lot closer than it is usually. And I look out, and sure enough, it's like 4 or 5 streets over, and I got a police scanner on my phone, so I'm listening to what's going on, and
Nice.
it's all going down in like the neighborhood, and they figure out where he is from his license plate or where he lives, so they see the helicopter fly over there and then zigzag back from a pattern and whatnot. And I log on to the Louisville thing the next day, and
Uh-huh.
from what it looks like, this wasn't just a DWI, because that's what everybody was saying. This is a DWI.
They can fly a helicopter for
The
no
dude
DW.
got away. Like, I listened to the whole thing. They
Yeah.
set up a perimeter, and it went from like 11:15 to like, I don't know. I've noticed it. I noticed it like right around 11:30 is when I started looking out. But it was like probably 12:30, 12:45 before the helicopter broke off,
Uh-huh.
and another 5-10 minutes till they let go of the perimeter.
Yeah.
And so I guess I don't know if they ended up catching them, but so I opened up the PD thing the next day.
Uh-huh.
And apparently, like, they busted somebody with like 16 pounds of weed and whatnot. And yeah, it was a big old drug bust. And I was like, oh, that's why they had a helicopter out. I was like, you don't get a
Wow.
helicopter out just for a DWI.
Not for, yeah.
And so, yeah, and I thought it was kind of I don't know. He probably got busted in the long run, but it was,
Oh, yeah.
A
If
win-
they have your house, they
it was a
hit you
win for the
hard
criminal that night.
that night.
I can't believe they do. You hear him talking on the radio, and they're like, yes, he entered the residence's backyard at so-and-so time, and the security camera doesn't show him exiting back out the front, and so he had to go south, and there you just hear, and the helicopter
How the hell did they
starts.
know what the security camera? Oh.
Well, somebody had like a security footage, and they were able to ask the whoever what, and you can hear him talking about it on the radio.
Well, Ring actually allowed police. They can access, if you have Ring cameras and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So that's why I was asking when you said that. I was like, did they get a warrant to, you know what I mean?
They probably, honestly, they probably asked for permission, and the dude was probably like, yeah, here he is. There he is going in the backyard, and he never exits out the front. But at the same time, the camera, I guess, never caught him exiting out the back either. But he evaded the cops somehow.
Wow.
I listened to the whole thing. It was rather interesting. I was like, like, wow, he got away from the helicopter,
Mm-hmm.
If you can earn it, hey, man, good for you. Because they got that infrared shit now, and they see you under a boat and stuff.
What?
At the top.
At the top of what?
Nothing. Yours is at the bottom.
Oh, got you.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
What we got? What's going on?
Nothing.
Nothing.
We had to handle something. Some business.
Mm-hmm.
Some monkey business.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, you're good.
So start talking about your balls and Devin's
I
butthole
was just
again.
about to say balls. All right, so
I want some more.
police chases.
Good.
11-year-old killed a 9-year-old, or 9-year-old killed the 11-year-old.
I believe it was
That's
a
hard to
9-year-old fatally shoots an 11-year-old.
That's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Yeah.
Do we want to get into this one?
Do we?
What is it?
Because it's...
See, the thing is I still haven't watched the body cam footage because I know I'm just going to get upset.
I have the body cam footage, but I think I need to convert it because I don't... For some reason, it's not wanting to...
Well, convert.
It's not wanting to embed into the StreamYard.
And I know I'm just preaching to the choir, but
Mm-hmm.
I know the story. Well, I'll wait till we actually get the headline out before I speak on it.
Wonder if everybody likes my jacket.
Nobody likes your jacket except for
See?
you, bro.
What?
That's his pride jacket.
That's his gay pride.
My
jacket.
what?
No,
it's not my
pride. I just said pride.
No.
pride.
It's not a gay pride jacket.
I said it's a pride jacket. He's proud of that team.
Yeah, I am. I am proud of that team.
Proud of that team.
Hell, a lot better than what the Cowboys did last year.
I mean, I can't.
I don't want to
argue
hear
with that.
any shit.
I can't argue with that.
Okay, good.
I do know facts. Okay, I understand. I don't detest facts.
Mm-hmm.
You just look really pretty in that jacket.
Aw, it's so pretty.
Fuck you. Don't have a comment to that.
I don't. I let it ride.
Yeah, okay.
Let it ride.
Yeah, that's fine.
15-year-old Andy said, "Nope, I'm not taking this one. You need to grow the fuck up."
All right, where is my permute?
So, do not throw female in the story. It only is stupidity.
What?
Okay, whatever, Teresa or Kayla.
wait, what?
Sorry.
No,
Kayla
not
said-
about. I'm not about female. And this goes way deeper than it being a female.
Well, no, we were joking about it, or I was joking about it earlier, and
They're always mad at somebody.
I was like, "This is why you don't hire female cops."
No, I don't buy that. There's some plenty
But I
of
was-
women out there that are just fine being police officers. They got no problem.
I was just trying.
Yeah,
Judgment.
they're pretty tough too.
Well,
Just make sure they don't walk into.
unfortunately,
the wrong apartment.
it's a male dominated industry.
It is.
or career. You have. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately, they got to be tough so they can kick the dudes' asses that are around them.
Hell yeah.
So they do.
All right. Well, while that's loading, we'll kind of give a brief synopsis of what we're talking about. Basically, there's a Minnesota officer that meant to draw her taser, but instead drew her handgun instead. And we actually have body cam video footage. Thank you to CNN, and so we're gonna play that for you.
I thank CNN for nothing, but
Yeah.
first time today.
All right.
Have I seen it? Oh, okay. Let me watch it.
Oh, and our mics are on too. Don't worry, I can unmute them.
What? Our mind?
This is her body cam right now. And then, as you see, he tries to brake for it, get back into the car.
No, mine's catching up.
Okay, so right here, she's got a handgun right here, right? You see the gun? But she's yelling that she had a taser. She's like, I'm going to tase you, I'm going to tase you, I'm going to tase you. So yeah, we're back live. Yeah, so she screamed, I'm going to tase
What the
you.
hell?
I'm going to tase you, I'm going to tase you, I'm going to tase you. But then she pulled the gun, thinking that it was the taser. And she realizes...
Oh, is that when she went like that? What? I thought it was a gun. Or
Yeah, when she went like that, that was when she realized that it wasn't a taser, it was a gun. And she said, she goes, "Oh my God, I shot him."
Well, I'm sure after it went off, so let's look at this from the aspect of, like, she really made a mistake.
Right.
And I'm not, don't get infuriated out there. I'm not saying that she did, and I'm not about to defend this lady. This shows a lack of training and readiness. If anything, if what she says is true, that she didn't realize, this is if I'm putting an if on this, okay? If what she legitimately didn't realize, let's just say in a perfect world that she really didn't realize what she was doing, this doesn't just show like wrongful action. This shows a lack of training and a lack of knowledge, a lack of self-awareness. Yep. That needs to be made more than like safety first type shit. Well, it needs something like this. It's like discretion first. You know, you need to. I'm sorry. I know things happen in the heat of the moment, and unless you're in that moment, I can't speak on this because I wasn't there, and I'm not.
Right.
But.
And you're not the judge, you're not the jury, but neither are they.
You know what I'm saying? So how often do you train that you forgot what side of your body that or is it you train that much with the gun and not enough with the taser? Like, what is it that was lacking that
you don't even realize the weight difference between and the shape difference. You know what I mean? Because it's not just a weight difference. There's a shape difference. It's going to fit in your hand completely differently than a 9mm or a 45, depending on what department, what they're shooting with.
Patrick, what do you think?
Adrenaline starts flowing.
I agree.
And sometimes...
I was going to say, sorry. Kayla said...
Tabasco getting to me.
I know, you kind of choked. That threw me for a loop. Sorry. Kayla said officers are supposed to carry their tasers, but she put razors, on their weak side, opposite of their dominant hand. And she said, to your point, Andy, so she fucked up. This is a training issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not saying...
And the adrenaline starts going and going and going, and it gets higher and higher and higher. And
this adds to... And I know there's an agenda out there that wants to paint every single cop as racist, and not every single cop is racist, but there is in areas and with individuals out there is a police brutality problem. It's with individuals. I don't want to say a blanket statement. It's just one bad apple, unfortunately, with perception and the way that media does, ruins it for the bunch. And so I want to make that clear. But there's that right there, which honestly I hate to say it, and I know that people will fight this till they're blue in the face, but officers now need to use so much more discretion than they did before because of the way that things are going, because of the way that they will be painted when they do something. This could be lack of judgment, but this is also lack of readiness and training. 100%, man. And it just adds to an already escalating climate that's going on, unfortunately.
Here's the problem.
Adrenaline has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, Kayla says adrenaline has nothing to do with it. This is what you're trained to handle, but you're not trained to handle a real life situation with real active. Yeah, you are in training and you're dealt with, training scenarios, not real life, real handguns, real.
There are certain people that crack under pressure. Things happen. I mean, it happens within a split second. Those things last anywhere from 5 to 10 seconds, but if you're in the moment, it feels like it's 5 to 10 minutes. And you can't speak on it because you've never been there. Like, as far as me speaking on it, I can't be like, well, yeah, that's real, that's real. I know when I flipped a car, it was a matter of probably 10 to 15 seconds, but I remember watching the world move in slow motion. I remember it clearly to this day. But it's a lack of readiness. Like, she's obviously pulled her gun more than she's pulled that taser.
Do you remember when you used to work at a car wash way back years ago? You remember there was a Flower Mound guy who you and I both, he was a Flower Mound officer, sorry, not just a Flower Mound guy, just random guy.
This guy off the streets. Like,
just some random dude.
We're asking legal advice from
No, so Andy knew the guy, and I had met him. Actually, I did a volunteer thing with a company called Kindervision, which is one of the nonprofits that I worked with for like 7.5 years. Anyways, it was kind of weird because I ended up hanging out with Andy one night at the car wash, or visiting him, and this officer, the same guy that I also had, volunteered with, actually, and he was one of the nicest people I've ever met, not being a cop aside. And we started talking and stuff, and he was like, we're talking about my jet ski, and he was like, oh, man, I know somebody's got a trailer that will be perfect for your jet ski. And I ended up calling the number he referenced and bought a trailer for my jet ski. I was like, holy cow, this guy's... And then I ended up running into this guy again at Andy, where he was working in the car wash. And you were telling me about him. He was a regular. He came in, a little skinny guy, right? And remember he said, he was like, and I'll never forget this too. He goes, fucking politics. He goes, I hate where I'm at. He goes, I hate the fucking people I work with. And he was literally using these words. telling me about the department that he works for.
Yeah.
And he was just saying, he goes, man, the fucking politics there. He goes, it's a bunch of bullshit. Blah,
It's
blah, blah.
everywhere.
I know, but it's just crazy because, you know, I had met this guy previous, and then I met him again, and he just felt the need to just vent and open up. You know what I mean? Frustration unlimited. Like, he literally
F you.
F you to the city of a flower mound. It was like the craziest thing.
Yeah, but that's everywhere. The politic bullshit is everywhere.
But it just goes to show, and the reason why I brought that up is that corruption, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
It unfortunately, it's a few that ruin. It's like I always say, it's like if you put a turd in a punch bowl, it ruins the whole fucking punch bowl.
I mean,
Yeah, you could scoop the turd out.
like
but
I
A baby
at
root.
the end of the
You oughta
day,
put a
it's
baby root
still
in there like they did in
I
Caddyshack.
understand it's on that side of the bowl, but I'm probably still not drinking from this side of the bowl.
Exactly. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm not drinking from that fucking bowl, period.
I feel like the poo particles.
Yes,
have made
that's my point. That's exactly the analogy. Those poo particles, they've dispersed
Did you hear
throughout.
what I said?
What?
The
What'd you
next
say?
punch bowl or whatever.
Oh,
just
put
get
a
it-
baby Ruth.
Yeah,
in.
Put a little baby Ruth in there?
Put a little baby Ruth in there,
I don't
like
I
they
don't-
did in Caddyshack.
I don't know the next time I'm really going to be in a situation to have a punch bowl.
I don't fucking drink out of no damn punch bowl.
Like,
I don't
Damn
either.
reason.
I'm just
bring my
not
own
fancy
shit.
enough, dude. I don't throw fancy enough parties. Like, hey, would you like to have some
Well,
punch?
Devin does. Devin throws the.
Nah, I haven't thrown parties in a long time.
You know what?
Not since the remodel in the house. I was
Not
like,
since the
I got nice shit.
remodel.
I don't want to get it fucked up.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, man.
But now it's all fucked up anyway, so it don't matter.
One of my favorite punches at like family gatherings is the one for the kids where they pour Sprite and sherbet.
Oh hell yeah, that's great.
Fucking amazing.
That's good, man.
Speaking of punch.
I thought that was
punch.
Yeah, Andy's punch.
I thought that was
Way to ruin
hold
the
on,
fucking
hold on,
show.
hold on.
Well, when you come up with a thought, spit it out.
Sherbet and Sprite.
Shit.
Sherbet and Sprite.
This is what happens when he
I
does.
don't know what
I
it's
mean,
called.
I got it downstairs.
I don't know what it's called.
The
Put some dry ice in
ginger
it.
ale. I thought it was ginger ale and sherbet.
That works too. It's lime sherbet, and you throw some dry ice in it, it becomes Halloween punch. I'm like, man, let me drink that shit. I don't care if the kids like it or not. I don't need any alcohol. That shit just makes
Well,
me
just
happy.
throw some vodka in it. That'd be good.
There you go.
So
That'd be good.
Not at a kid's party.
I was gonna say that'd be great for the kids.
Yeah, that'll be good for the kids
So-
because I remember when
Night
my
time.
daughter we had a Christmas party and I had peppermint schnapps and Sprite and my daughter my daughter took a drink of it and she started crying really loud and not even 2 minutes later, man, she was just laid in the middle of the floor, passed out. I mean, it was.
Lights out.
It was, I mean, it was an accident. She just grabbed
Oh,
it.
yeah.
She knew it was Daddy's drink, and she drank it. But
I remember when Dad used to let me try his beer. I was like, ugh.
yeah, I remember the bachelor party. I went to a theater and saw that movie. I thought it was the longest. Oh God. Yeah, when the horse ate all the Quaaludes. Yeah.
So Lindsay said bougie ass. I think she's referring to me, but I'm not sure.
What? Which
I'm not
part?
gonna
Which part?
assume.
What? Hold on.
She just said bougie ass.
Yeah, with what? What are we bougie? Come on.
I don't know.
Oh, Kayla said I was Father of the Year. Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Oh, you even get a trophy.
Did I get a trophy? Cool.
Hey, if no joke about Father of the Year. Remember, I tested if I ever have Jackson on the show, I'm gonna get him to say "lick my balls" at least once. And he's gonna say it like Daddy too. He's gonna be "lick my balls." Promise you. Hold on,
Yes,
Lindsay
Lindsay
said something.
confirmed. Yep, Devin is.
Devin is all right.
Thanks, love you too. Oh man,
It's quiet.
it got quiet every 11.
Yeah, it got
awkward
it
silence.
got oh
quiet.
yes, Andy's punch.
Oh, yes.
In
That's-
your
What's so
face, in
special
your
about
mom's-
Andy's punch?
Oh,
Your
man.
mom loves it.
Yes.
My mom.
All,
loves it.
moms love
Yes,
it. Everywhere.
all mothers love it everywhere. It's mother recommended, just like Jif.
So, funny story about Andy's punch. He brought it out to the lake one time, and
No. You forgot
Yeah.
where it was introduced.
I'll backtrack.
Oh, wait,
I'm going
which
from the
time
most recent. Hold on, I'm going to most recent, and then we'll backtrack.
We'll
do a Quentin
time at the
Tarantino, and we'll go back.
Oh, okay, yes, we're gonna broken timeline. I'm okay.
Yeah, we're gonna broken timeline this bitch. So you brought it out to the lake one time, and then like all these people were like, "Dude, where's Andy? Where's Andy's punch? Where's Andy's punch?" I go, "Do you see Andy?" I'm like, if Andy ain't here, Andy's punch ain't here. But yeah, apparently it was a big hit, and fucking everybody kept asking me for like months afterwards. I was like, dude, he brought it out one time. Shit.
Did your mom like it?
Oh yeah.
Everybody liked.
Damn it! I love Andy's fucking punch.
Everybody's mom loved my punch.
Yeah, he did.
I want some more of that damn punch. Damn it!
That's why Andy was MILF Puncher for Halloween.
the way this punch was made is, and it's similar to other punches, but I just found a way to
part
cover
balls,
up like
one
all,
part butthole.
Like I've had those whatchamacallit, those trash can punches, and I think back in the day the frats used to call them hairy buffaloes up north as hairy buffalo party. You just bring whatever and dump it with Hawaiian punch. Well, this was Minute Maid tropical punch, and I made it for one of your parties one night, and I made 2 gallons of it. And it had Minute Maid tropical punch, and it had like probably 10 ounces of pineapple liquor, if not more. Probably another 10 ounces of gin, and then just a teensy bit of fucking Everclear. Not too much. But for some reason, the pineapple rum mixed with the Minute Maid tropical punch covered up the flavor of absolutely everything. We put it in. We actually even froze it in one of your machines once, and it was fucking amazing. But anyways, I was distributing it at Devin's party one night. It was the first time I'd ever made it. And I'm telling everybody, I'm like, you don't understand. Take it easy with this. I put alcohol in this. Believe me, there's alcohol in it.
Oh yeah.
And everybody's sipping on it. They're like, there's no alcohol in this. I was like, I told you wouldn't believe me.
Dude, it was like bodies everywhere.
So I hope Aaron's listening tonight.
Aaron.
If Aaron's not listening, then
oh man,
you need to have him watch this podcast. Tell him where we at. How far are we in? Give him the timestamp.
All right.
8:53.
8:53 is the timestamp, or 8:53 p.m. So we're coming to the end of the night, and there's like 2 people passed out in Devin's front yard because they were like, there's like no alcohol in here, so they're putting like extra gin and Everclear in the motherfucker, and I'm like,
oh yeah, they're mixing alcohol
no,
or alcohol.
I'm like, trust me, you were gonna go blind. Like, don't do this. So 2 people pass out in the front yard. Well, I'm still going strong because I knew what I put in there. And then we're looking for Aaron and Tiffany. We're looking all over the place for them, right? We can't find them anywhere.
Was Julian high?
Wait,
Julian wasn't here.
Oh,
Julian wasn't part of the picture yet.
So
Julian didn't come to about 6 or 7 years later.
I'm looking for them, and we're all looking for them. We can't find them. And we come to the bathroom downstairs underneath his stairway, and that door swings out. It doesn't swing in. So it swings out. And we notice we can't open it. And you know what I'm saying? It's the only room we haven't looked in yet for them. And, oh, here he is. And so, hey, Aaron. And so what happens next? Devin finds something to unlock the fucking door. He just twists the knob to open the door. The door flies open, and Aaron is like, falls out like this. Boom, onto the floor.
Like literally,
like he was leaning against the door. Yeah, he opened Devin, and the door flies open. Tiffany's passed out on the toilet seat.
Oh my God!
And I'm just sitting there looking at Devin like, I told you, this fucking shit is spiked with so much liquor, you just can't taste it. It was the perfect lake drink because everybody got hammered off like a couple cups.
Yeah,
and you had no idea that there was that much alcohol in it. And one, like, I can get a gallon and make 2 gallons out of this shit.
Yeah,
and it was stout. And there are people just like doing shots. I'm like, no, you don't understand. If you're having a cup of this, stop now.
Yeah,
listen,
it was like we had to put like a warning disclaimer notice like on the drink. Like it was that.
I got a text message. I got 5 text messages the next day. 2 of them literally said, "Fuck you and your punch. I didn't go to work today." No
Aaron
bullshit.
said, "Yo, he showed up to the show."
It was. Oh my God! It was like.
I think I got a picture of Aaron hanging from. Afterward, obviously.
It was a rough night.
He climbed halfway or damn near the top of Bradford Pear.
Andy's
Like, got
punch,
a
dude.
picture.
Andy's punch makes you do some wild shit because you
Yeah,
don't
it
realize
does.
you're like, no, there's no alcohol, and you're like, and it's refreshing. If it's on ice, it's
Oh
like,
yeah, it's
this
super
tastes
refreshing.
so
That's what makes it
good.
dangerous because it's
And
like
yeah, it's the Great Lake drink.
yeah,
especially when we
like
had it
you
out.
almost feel hydrated, but really it's not
No.
hydration.
Oh no! You're like, oh, I need more of this. And next thing you know, you're
Yeah,
like,
you're just-
you're trying to your dad's driving the boat home, and you're like, oh, quit hitting waves.
Do you remember that one time we took that crawfish pot? It was like I don't even know, 30-gallon gigantic vat.
Yeah, we made it and we dumped it into
dropped
the.
it, and my parents had that little island sink, and
yeah.
it fit perfect in there. We're just like, bloop.
Yeah, we poured it in there. I stirred it. And we poured it into your mixer machine.
Yeah, the
And-
margarita machine.
And the thing is
Was that-
the problem with it is
Yeah.
there was so much alcohol in it, it doesn't freeze. It
Freeze.
got a little like crusty,
Yeah.
but it didn't freeze, and that's when we really knew the alcohol content. Of
Right, well, that was the thing, dude. I had that margarita
for
machine
hours.
serviced because I thought it was broken.
But the margaritas froze that night. Do you remember? We
Yeah.
had frozen margarita, but mine
did.
didn't freeze. I was
Right.
like, wow. That's-
Apparently, you got to add water.
yeah.
Really?
This,
And I was like, I never did it because I was like, I don't want to water down my fucking drinks.
dude, the punch.
But
was-
apparently,
oh,
yeah,
man.
apparently
you
in
don't
order-
water down Andy's punch.
Yeah, you don't water it
You
down.
don't make it more refreshing than it already is.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. So we had some good times with old Andy's punch.
That shit was. Oh man,
Now Kayla says, "I want some."
I saw that. I just kind of came up on here. Lindsay can't drink it.
No, why?
Pineapple in it. She's allergic to pineapple.
Oh,
Tropical punch has pineapple in it. And I tried to make it with like regular fruit punch, and it still covers it up, but it's not the same. It's whatever.
but you also put pineapple rum,
That's what
right?
I'm saying. But,
Yeah.
like
so
for some reason, the mixture of the pineapple rum with the Minute Maid Tropical is just the right mixture that covers everything up. But I tried it in regular fruit punch, and it does not taste the same at all.
you should try coconut rum.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I knew you'd amen that.
Still not,
Yeah. Coconut rum, man.
Coconut rum. I actually have a bottle
It's
downstairs.
still not the same though, man.
Coconut rum. I would probably end
Tell
up
me
drinking
that
that
drink
shit
wasn't
by,
like,
by
it's like
itself.
there's
Oh.
nothing in this. Like,
Oh, I know. Trust me, I know. It literally tasted like Kool-Aid.
The only time you could
good.
tell that there was alcohol in it is the first drink. If you have one of those drinks afterward, just like there is no alcohol in this.
Yeah.
you taste less and less.
Yeah, less and less.
That's
It's
one
like
of those drinks where it just completely disappears.
Yeah, so everybody's taking a drink now.
I know, right?
I miss my punch.
So this summer
heartburn
we're
sick.
gonna reincarnate. Oh, I got another margarita machine downstairs.
I got it.
Andy-
Just so you
Andy's
know,
punch.
before I make it, I got to eat a shit ton of Tums. It gives me horrible heartburn now.
So
Why
what
don't
is
you
it?
just take
Pineapple
like a
rum.
Prilosec or something?
Pineapple rum.
Is
I'll
it the
take
citric
then I'll-
acid or what is
It's
it?
the pineapple rum. It
pineapple rum?
fucks my stomach. The sugar and whatever else is in there.
Yeah,
fucks my
there.
stomach
That's
up.
that's the only thing with it. There is a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
So-
Oh,
but
pineapple
you don't-
rum.
also what.
If you put pineapple
That's
rum
what
in the
also kills
freezer
them,
and
yeah.
pour it, it's like sticky ass syrup.
So you can't
Oh,
take.
wow.
So you can't take Prilosec to help that
I
out.
can. I just haven't. I don't. You know, I got.
Okay, listen.
I'd do
That's
it.
how Jungle Juice Daiquiri is in NOLA, in New Orleans.
I love New Orleans, man. That place is dope.
Well, one of these days, whenever things open back up, we'll have to go to Mardi Gras.
Yeah. So.
Okay, not
Yeah.
you, Patrick.
Yeah, I can see.
So
never
before,
mind.
no,
never mind.
so I like that city when it's not party time, dude. Like right before Halloween. But so Lindsay and I were thinking about going, and we wrote on Facebook what would be better, hey, with Padre or New Orleans, and Lauren,
Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
Lauren
Scott-
flat out said the crime was fucked up there. Like it was bad. Like she wouldn't even have her family there, and she's
Wow.
law enforcement. So. She was being real about it, and so I don't know if it's gotten any better.
Yeah.
But I really, the thing is,
Well, that's bad because Lauren, she works for the state, and
She flat
her
out- she's
family,
like,
yeah, her family and everything is like detectives and very much
she
in the
said
law.
that's coming from law enforcement. She
Yeah.
said I wouldn't even have my family out here, and I was like,
Wow. Her family is.
like, and she's like, go to Padre, and I was
Yeah.
like, okay, cool. I mean, she lives there.
Yeah, because I think Kayla and I were looking at going to Padre whenever you were like going to Padre, and I don't know what the hell happened with that.
So that was a good trip, man. We had a good time. Granted, we came back and got COVID on the way back, but it was a good trip.
Kayla says it's always been bad. She says it is, but you have to know where to go. I can be y'all's tour guide.
No, that's what Lawrence was saying. It's bad all over the place right now because of what's happening with the COVID and everything.
Yeah. Well, she says, never will get, better due to poverty. But that's the whole point. That's what, Andy's saying is that, Lauren, like, obviously works. I think she's a state trooper or something like that. But, yeah.
She said she's just saying if you have a choice in vacation. But you got to understand also, I don't like New Orleans during party season. I like New Orleans, like, right before Halloween, where it's almost party time. There's some people there, but it's still not. Dude, I also like it for the when you go out at night and if it's not extremely busy, if you go during the week and whatnot, and you walk through the cobblestone streets and stuff and the French Quarter and stuff, I'm a big history person. I don't study history, but I can sit there and look down, down Bourbon Street or what is the street, Canal Street, and just imagine what it was like back in the day when the city was coming.
Lizzie
up.
says, "No, I want to party." She said, "Fuck your." She wants to go when it's getting crunk.
No, it's just too many people. I don't like being shoulder to shoulder.
Who's this old version of Andy? That
Dude, no, I've never liked New Orleans during party. Dude, you can go.
So he's
you can go
sort of kind of like me. He doesn't like very big crowds.
You can go on Halloween or the weekend before Halloween and have a blast, and it is party time there. But you can actually walk places and get to places, so you can actually get in there and get your drink and not wait 4 hours and a bunch of. Which honestly,
I will say, being older, like waiting, my tolerance for patience and wait.
Halloween down there is fucking phenomenal, dude.
I would have never thought that'd
crazy.
be the last place I'd go for Halloween.
Are you kidding me? They celebrate All Hallows Eve like
Really?
a motherfucker. Yeah, voodoo and all that shit. Oh yeah, dude, it gets crazy down there on Halloween. Not Mardi Gras crazy, but it gets crazy.
Kayla says there is no such thing as not party season. LOL. That's funny.
I mean, I've been there a few times where I've actually.
Hey, I used to have a T-shirt that said, "In case you need an excuse to party," and every single day of the week there was a reason.
I won a little money at the casino. A little.
Wait, in New Orleans or?
Yeah, New Orleans. Harrah's.
Harris?
Yeah. No, Shreveport's never been friendly to me as far as.
Shreveport has never been friendly to me either.
The first time I ever gambled was in Shreveport, and I had no idea. I was with my mom and dad, and I literally sat at this machine. I'll never forget. It was like, it said like cigars, and like I grew up, my dad smoked cigars and shit, right? So I was like, well, fuck it, if I'm gonna play one, I'm gonna play this one, right? $2,500 first fucking pulled, and the lady that was sitting next to me, she was the one telling me how to play, and she goes, "Oh, you need to do max bet, if you're gonna bet, blah blah blah." So I did max bet, and dude, this girl like went from like happy to show me to like, I want to rob you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I don't.
Like she felt like she needed a finder's fee. You know what I mean? For like
Hey, here's $20. Get
right?
in.
Like
I don't have. That's the problem. Is like I don't have patience, and I don't. I hate it when I actually lose that money, man. It's like that $5 just went right down the toilet. I literally could have bought a Glock 19 for that.
you know exactly what I'm thinking right now. Patrick just looked at me like.
What?
So I'm not. Don't worry. I'm not gonna talk figures. So every year you have a win-loss statement, and I looked at my win-loss statement. About had a fucking heart attack, and I said, my dad's gonna murder me, and then he's gonna fucking. And then I saw Patrick's win-loss statement, and I go, oh, I don't feel so bad.
I mean,
But hold on, here's the fucked up.
My heart fucking dropped.
Yeah,
that's why I don't go to the casino, man.
I'm like, yeah. Without talking about numbers, yeah, it was more than most people make. At 1%.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it literally.
So you see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, like
I have a hard.
Kayla knows the figure, and she's doing the vomit.
I have a hard time, like
Uh-huh.
like I just I just like $500. That's half an AR-15. That's half a weekend vacation.
Trust me.
And that's just $500. That's not even scratching the surface. So it's hard for me to want to gamble.
That's
man.
not even scratching the
You
surface
get lucky.
of my shit.
Yeah. Oh God, if we did the average of what that relates to per day,
I don't want to know,
could you
man.
fucking imagine?
I don't want to
And-
know.
Oh, you know what?
What's that?
We're halfway through the show right now. I figured now would be a good time. You want to do that? Talk about that thing we talked about earlier with the gift card.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
So, Patrick, you were gone while we were talking about this, but what I'm doing...
Gift card.
Hold on. Yeah, just listen. so
Gift card? What money?
So
Wait, we were talking about money and
to
casinos.
show my support for the show, and like a thank you to Devin and Patrick for letting me have a spot on the show, and then also helping them to thank anybody that tunes in and stays with us. What I went ahead and did this week is just kind of volunteered. I'm going to do a $25 gift card, and this is from me. It's going to be just a plain Jane gift card, $25 gift card, whatnot. And the way to win this gift card, and I hate to say it, but girlfriends and immediate family are exempt because
Thank you.
before you get upset and ask why, I'll give you the why. It's because we get you pretty
not
gifts and anniversaries.
Kayla, no, it's
birthdays,
not a WinStar gift card.
and we get you flowers to say we're thinking about you. We also get flowers to get out of the doghouse too. You know what I'm saying? So the girls get a pass to gifts no matter what. So this is to like one of the listeners out there that's been, and not necessarily you don't have to be with us from day one, but if you have been listening to the last, and I know you can go back and see this, so this will also be easy, but if you go back to and you have to answer this at the next show, not this evening, next Monday, when I'm back on. If you can name the 3 superheroes that I've represented on my T-shirts, I've been on here 3 times, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
You can't like blanket it and say it's you have to be the specific superheroes, and right now this one should be really easy tonight since we're talking about it.
Yeah.
But next week I'm going to ask, and the first person to comment for the last 3, you don't have to do next week's, the last 3 superheroes I've worn. If you answer
In
that
the
correct,
order, in the correct order. that you wore 'em.
please, or in the correct order, 1, 2, and 3. I will, and if I know you, I'll give it to you. If I don't know you, put your DM or email an address, and we'll send the gift card to you. But I'm putting a $25 gift card out there just as a thank you for listening and everything. So again, next week I'll ask what were the last 3 superheroes I represented on my shirt while I was here, and you'll win a $25 gift card.
Whoop, whoop.
Yep. There you go.
Cool.
Yeah.
And we're going to start this from here on out. We're going to be doing a lot of different giveaways, from T-shirts to merchandise. Though, especially when we launch the merchandise store, that we are still like, we have it. I've showed Andy tonight.
Pretty good stuff.
We got to integrate it, and so once we launch that, then we'll be doing more giveaways.
They got face masks that say "F you."
Yeah.
So just a heads up, you know what I'm saying? If you as we, some of us we're wearing face masks, it's out of respect, but at the same time, if you're frustrated,
Yep.
and you're unlimitedly frustrated,
Yeah.
you will have a face mask that says "F you" on it. Okay. There will be
Yeah.
a hand with a mic, so you'll be able to explain your way out of it if you upset somebody. But just understand that's out there. I thought it was really cool. There's some cool hats on there. I looked at all this merchandise. Everyone, it's legit. And as Devin said, they'll be doing giveaways here and there and whatnot, and it'll include different things at different times. But it's a big thank you for listening.
And we'll keep on doing the monetary gift cards and stuff too, just to thank our listeners for tuning in and continuing to be with us, because we appreciate y'all
absolutely,
and everything y'all do.
and
Yep.
any word of mouth you can give anybody to get more listeners, and tell your friends about us.
Tell your friends. Tell them they can win some ends.
Yeah, money.
Money.
So yes, and then anytime that you guys want to see something that you maybe want to Devin, Patrick, myself, or anything, you feel free to chime in or whatnot, put it in the comments. Or if you want to reach out to Devin or Patrick with ideas, I'm not opening the floodgates here, so don't give them like, oh, maybe you should talk about a bear that rides a unicycle and can juggle balls.
There you
That
go.
would be right up your fucking alley, wouldn't it?
There goes your balls again.
But or if there's something you want to see us do when even
Maybe
when
you
I'm
would like
here.
signed autographed balls to hang from your truck.
Ball sack.
Yeah.
Ball sack.
or bits or anything.
Hey, you can. Yeah, I've seen those.
What, those balls you hang from your truck?
Yeah, I've seen
There's
them.
ones you can get for the bikers out there, and I don't mean like motorcycle bikers, but like actual
Cyclists.
cyclists. There you
Bicycle.
go. That's
Yes.
what they got ones that actually
Bicycle.
light up and
Yeah.
blink, and you can hang them from your seat.
Right.
Glow balls.
Glow balls?
Yes, and they turn blue.
Oh my God.
They do.
This is a thing?
It happens.
They turn
But-
blue.
Yeah, you got to squeeze
Wow.
them and they turn blue. They light. They blink. They blink. Blink, blink, blink. But yes, this legitimately, Devin and Patrick have talked about how the listeners are involved in this, and that's legitimately true. As you see, they constantly recognize the comments, etc., of what's going on. So, they want to hear from you. If there's something you have an opinion on, especially what we talk about, definitely chime in. Let us know. This is the area to do it. There will be no judgment. Occasionally we might poke fun,
Yeah.
but I promise you.
The only bad idea is one that is not discussed. And that's what I tell people all the time, because it's like, I don't want to talk about this because it's a bad idea. No, bad idea is not explaining it, not presenting it. You know what I mean? Like, we can either run with it or not. That's it.
True.
Or we could ridicule you for it. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah. You could.
I could.
But you won't.
What?
I was looking at that headline.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I
Wanna
saw.
talk
That's
about
that's
it?
the one I saw.
What was the headline?
It's more. There's even
Goes down that slippery slope, but yeah.
there's a high commanding officer that's saying that the officer was out of line too. Like,
The Army lieutenant that files a $1 million lawsuit against police officers who pepper sprayed and assaulted him.
here's another body.
No,
cam.
but
It's selected footage. You don't know. So I know the headline reads got pepper sprayed because he didn't have a real license plate. I get that.
But it showed in the video. It was up in the upper right of the back. Granted, yes, it wasn't in the license plate holder, but it still was displayed on the rear, but not in the license plate holder.
I mean, I don't know.
No, that will not happen.
What? What?
Kayla says, "I'll sign Devin's balls on air." LOL.
No,
Hey,
you won't.
hey,
No.
That
No,
Howard,
no.
dude, this
This
is.
is not a fans only page.
Hey, I mean, a lot of those are couples. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah. I get it. But I don't want to see that.
The same dudes that support.
Thank you for derailing the show.
the same dudes that support anti-gun laws also fall in love with OnlyFans girls.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And she really likes me. I pay $5 a month. No, but so I agree. I think they should have, somehow used a little more discretion again. Again, I'm not there,
Yeah.
and I know cops receive a certain amount of training. I just thought it was a little like, why did the cops get so apprehensive in the first place?
Right, why did they
a dude in the
automatically
that's-
jump
What
on
are we
the-
not seeing? Was there something, or is this
Okay,
just-
so-
or is this a case of cops being again a
Okay.
little over, above, and beyond the law type shit?
Let me answer the first part. So apparently, the cops said the reason why they were so agitated and why they jumped out automatically came out with weapons drawn, whether it be taser or whatever, was because they had followed him for several miles, and they thought he was evading arrest.
But that hasn't been released yet either. So
Yeah, it has.
Did they follow him for several miles though? Do we have
No.
do we have camera footage?
That's what they quoted.
See.
The reason why was
Yeah.
because that's why I did the air quotes.
Is that because he didn't have a license plate?
Right. That was the original.
But so the thing is, and I'm gonna be
But here's the thing: they did the GPS and they did when the sirens turned on and all that
Yeah.
stuff from the time he apprehended.
and did they follow?
It
him?
was literally 2 minutes. Like
Okay.
and
Okay, so they just
And
followed
so
him for
it-
2 minutes.
so in an immediate, like as soon as they pull him over, he says, "Hey, I went to a well lit," and you can hear it audio. He said, "I wanted to go to a well lit area."
Yeah.
Yeah.
know what I mean?
That's
So,
true. And
Like I can't
I would want to go to a well-lit, populated area.
exactly. And that's
I'm
what he
gonna
did.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. It's and this also unfortunately is the way the cops are getting looked at nowadays too as well. But with a police officer that had his gun drawn for whatever reason, which I'm sure will come to light here
Yeah.
pretty soon. Like in the current climate,
He was fired. I just want.
I saw that. Yeah,
He's
no,
fired, like-
legitimately
yeah.
so. I agree. I think it was. I saw the way he. Yeah, I didn't agree with that at all.
Yeah.
Because he's telling him to put his, take his seatbelt off, and I've seen a lot of videos where they tell him to take his seatbelt off, and as soon as they reach for the waist, he's got a gun. He's got a gun, and next thing
Right?
you know, we've
I
got
know.
another person dead on the news.
Yep.
Right.
So and that's just it. Is like I understand his apprehension, like with what's going on in the media and what society on social media is perpetuating. I get his fear for not wanting to step out of the car with a gun pointed at him. Like it's. I get his fear. Everybody says like it's better to comply. It's better to comply. Well, it used to be better to comply. Nowadays, we've got a society that's fear-based, and so it's natural for a person, and especially with the situation for who it was, it's commonplace because he had every right to be scared. I'm sorry, but somebody's got a gun trained on me,
Yeah.
and you're gonna tell me because I had a back license plate. And again, if the GPS legitimately they were only following him for 2 minutes, well, shame on the officers, dude. But I don't know.
Kayla says 2 minutes at what speed? Honestly, I don't have the from the minute the dash cam started rolling.
I'm sure it'll
minute.
come out in the lawsuit.
Yeah,
we'll find out.
We'll all find out all together, and we can comment more on that. But based on everything up until that point, it looks like he, even with his hands up, yeah, granted, he didn't open the door. Granted, he didn't. But he's like, to Andy's point, if he would have reached to get the seatbelt to undo it, he would have been lit up.
If he would have jerked any wrong way.
Yeah, if he would have done anything,
They're
that was
telling
a
him-
license to shoot.
They're
his ass.
telling him to take his seatbelt off after they pepper sprayed him. He can't see what the fuck he's doing.
Right.
I mean, so now here's the other thing, though. Here's the other side of it. And this is what I firmly believe. Like, you want to go home tonight, right?
Yeah.
So, as long as I'm truthfully not doing anything wrong, as far as I'm concerned, and I know it's different depending on who you are. I know in this society that's what it is. But I am getting, like,
Yeah.
comply, get out of the car, explain to them who you are, what's going on, show them your registration. I get that the fear in society right now is what causes the reaction, because it does happen, and we've seen it all over the news, and we don't want to. Nobody wants to be the next victim on film. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of where we're at. But at the same time, hey, for me, I got a gun on me. I'm getting out of the car. This and that. Look, yes, I'm just driving home. Here's what's going on. Eventually, I'm going to get out of that as long as I'm not doing anything wrong. Now, I understand where the military officer's fear comes from, and so I can't say I'm not him. So I can't say that if I was him personally that I would comply the same way, because he may look at society differently than I do.
Well, here's the thing that like it's hard for me to wrap my head around. This guy served to protect our country and everything else, and this guy is feared for his life by the police, not by Afghanistan, not by people shooting at him, by the fucking police.
So he did a couple tours in.
He's more scared of the people here, not the people over fucking seas. That shows what's going on with.
So if I went to
system.
Canada, would I be more scared of Canada than here? No.
No, because they don't have fucking guns.
You also
I
got
wouldn't
and
be
they're not-
scared in
you got to
Canada.
also understand he's scared because of the agenda that's being pushed in the media.
But no, hold on.
Yeah,
That's all.
I
it's
agree.
All
just
the
one of
media
this
does,
is fear monger.
well,
I agree.
good journalists just report the fucking.
There is no good journalist.
Oh my god.
I don't know anymore. Like news upsets me, but
It does, but speaking from somebody that actually has press credentials and actually like talks about and presents the news, yes, there are companies out there that have a narrative, and you can tell by what they talk about and what content they bring forth and what they decide to we'll just kind of brush this under the rug and nobody needs to know about this. I mean, it's
Corporations are good at that too.
oh yeah. No, I mean corporations are what funds a lot of these companies and stuff, and so
Yep.
the thing is you always got to follow the money, and you can figure out where the corruption is because power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts absolutely, and that's,
I agree.
you know what I mean? And that's the problem with, and I was one of the advocates in 2001. Actually, I was one of the first people to post that all cops and all police need to wear body cameras, period. No questions asked. And oh my effing sweet baby Jesus, it got pushed back. Officers didn't want to wear it. They didn't want to comply. Didn't want to do this. And I go, the same mentality that the government has for us as U.S. citizens, that if you ain't doing anything, then you have nothing to worry about, is the same mentality that I said towards the officers.
It's a natural human condition, dude. That's like
If you got nothing to hide, then you shouldn't worry about
if the
cameras.
cat's,
That's
if
what the government
cat's
told
away,
us.
If the cat's away, the mice will play.
Mhm.
It
Yep.
is legitimately, and
It's not that there's more corruption going on. It's that there's corruption being videotaped more because it's now a thing. It's now
social media. As soon as the body cam footage comes out, social media spreads it worldwide immediately.
Oh, yeah.
And so you've got people in other countries getting outraged over stuff that's going on here, and I get rightfully so. In some stands.
I mean, look at today, perfect example. Look at the school shooting, another one, and it's like it's just getting fucking old. And if you look at from other countries looking at us, it's like we're a joke.
Yeah.
We're the laughing stock. We're the laughing stock of the world, man.
We really are the laughing stock of the world because they're like, hey, y'all and y'all anti-gun bullshit. Y'all fucking, this is why y'all have every other week.
Everybody, all the other countries are just sitting back and watching us implode.
You don't think this is like pre-planned? You don't think this is all? I mean, dude, come on.
It could be pre-planned.
Let me tell you something.
I mean, because if the government can hide, it can cover up Kennedy and cover up. I don't want to get into
Bay of Pigs. It can cover.
I don't want to cover up.
Yeah.
So the way I'm gonna
9/11 and bullshit like that.
I'm gonna drop this. Okay, this isn't just the way of countries, but you can only ride on top so long before you have to pay your dues. You got to hit rock bottom sometime. And America has yet to truly hit rock bottom. The 20s and the recession, the original recession, there's close. But we have yet to truly hit rock bottom. We are getting very, very, very close to hitting rock bottom as far as an attitude of society. Like it is.
I think we're already there.
Yeah, I think we're beyond there. And the problem is, and if you look at historical, if you look at the finance and you look at how we're just printing money because we can, and we're giving money out. If you look at Germany, look at all the other countries' historical data, because that's me. I'm like the data guru. If you look at that stuff, like it's scary because all of those countries that printed that money, times were good, but then 5 years later, they tanked. Crashed.
I remember when the dollar bill used to be more than the euro, and now the euro is more than the dollar bill.
That's what I'm saying. That's what happens when you print money because
so
it's not back.
It also when China devalues their money too, it doesn't do anything for our dollar either.
So if the peso becomes more than a dollar,
we're all fucked.
Yeah, we're really big fucking trouble.
It may happen. You never know, man.
Oh God.
Well, speaking of China, did you hear about
no
China's 2.75 billion with a B fine on Alibaba?
What do you mean? Who they find him?
They find
who?
Alibaba is a company.
Who's Alibaba?
Alibaba is one of those merchants where you can get like a lot of, like, think of Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
But say you want 700 engines for your car or 700 bikes, whatever, blah, blah, blah. They will negotiate with you a set price or massage chairs, whatever. Like they do bulk.
Oh.
So think of Sam's Club meets Amazon.
Yeah. That's not, that's not a bad business model, but apparently it is a bad business model.
Well, so what happened was this, they, Alibaba made deals where if you were to market your massage chairs, let's use that one for example, you couldn't sell, you couldn't sell and market on any other platform.
Sorry. Yes, okay, sorry.
Was that Star Wars?
No, that was he was massaging something else. Buttholes.
No, I don't want to.
Back to balls.
Back
to balls on Frustration Unlimited.
We went full circle.
Anyway, sorry, my bad. Go on, Devin. My bad.
Oh, so we circle back.
We circled back to the balls. I tried to
Circle back.
I tried to bring it back
Circle
around.
back, Pasaki. Circle back, Saki. Speaker of the House.
So apparently, what happened was,
sorry, don't quote me on that.
so it was antitrust.
Go ahead.
Antitrust, anti-monopoly type thing. But which this is where the irony is, because China inherently has been known for years and years and years for stealing other people's ideas, but yet they're hammering down on this company for $2.75 billion with a B.
Yeah, just like any corporation that will steal your idea too.
But it's funny, it's their own. You know what I mean? It's like they punish their own, but they're going to steal from every U.S. company.
Yeah, of course.
All of them.
Of course.
From Apple to...
I have no opinion on that. The royal family's already after me for what I said earlier, so...
Oh, shit. Well, you might as well have fucking China after you, too.
No. No.
What, you're going to China?
No, China. I just don't want to be on the China emperor. Is it emperor? Is there an emperor? What is there? What do they got out there? President?
I think it's a president.
I don't want him on my ass.
I don't
Well, he's already on our asses.
Yeah, he is.
He owns America as it is. I don't need him having a personal vendetta with me.
Kayla says, worse things happen in other countries. They don't broadcast them beheading their own.
No.
Actually, that's not true. If you go look online, there is...
they don't broadcast it per se, but it's readily available if you did.
Yeah, if you want to look for it. Yeah.
And it is ready. The dark web really has it available.
Well, yeah, dark web has some fucking shit that, like, jeez.
No, I don't want to go into the dark
I've never
web.
ventured into the dark web. I don't want to. I'm saying
I have, and what I found was, like, absolutely, like, just blew my
I'm afraid that, like, we end up in the corner rocking saying, like, I need an adult.
Honestly, like, I think that's when I started losing faith in humanity. So when I ventured into the dark web. And the only reason why I did was because of the whole Wayfair scandal and all that shit.
Yeah, I know. Internet has been both our uprising and our downfall as a society.
Right.
Social media in general.
But it just goes, going back to the whole media thing, and then going back to, search engines and Google being the predominant one, how they just limit what you can see based on what they want you to see.
Yeah.
And then when you go on the dark web, it's like, here's all the shit you're missing.
No.
You're no longer traveling with blinders on. Now you're seeing the real world.
I don't know if I want to see it.
No, only Devin would actually go to the black web and look at all that shit.
It's a dark web. It's not black. It's not racist.
Well, whatever.
I mean,
I said black web.
I know, it's dark web. You said black, you made it racist.
So black. Okay, fine.
Sorry.
Well, you don't like spiders? You don't like spiders of color?
Sorry to offend anyone.
Jesus, man.
Sorry to offend anyone. It's the black, the dark web.
Did you just do it again?
He did twice.
Man.
3 times.
Here comes cancel culture.
Shit, cancel culture.
I'll shut up and eat my.
Bend us over.
On an unrelated note, there might be an opening.
I mean,
An opening to what?
Not your butthole.
open butthole.
No.
Here is my charging port.
No, just
Please
eat my
put
Jesus,
it in.
man.
Oh, shit.
Hello. Would you like
we
to
get
charge?
canceled by the cancel culture. There might be an opening on that side.
On the wild side.
On the wild side.
Screw the cancel culture. I don't give a shit what they think.
No, you just
I know,
You just
so
messed
I'm
with
like,
your I was like, whoa. Hey, why the camera been predominantly on me? I feel like really exposed right now.
I'm sorry, bro. Here,
Like I
You
like
are
a good
being
rotation. I don't.
No,
mind
you
it,
are
like,
being
but-
exposed, man.
because this guy's too busy eating fucking Cheez-Its, so I can't put it on him.
I mean, granted, you. How many do you guys do this? Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday?
No, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's it. Weekdays.
You don't do Saturday? You sure?
And I thought about moving it to drive time just so we can get people while they're coming in and out of work. But then,
Drive time.
I
At 5?
driving at drive time.
yeah, that's the reason. Part of the reason why, because a lot of our guests would be driving. So I'm like, well, the good thing is we're on all these platforms. They don't necessarily have to listen to it live. They can listen to it, on Spotify.
Oh yeah. So where are these people going to comment next week? Are they going to get on the Facebook feed? Where is it? When I'm like, hey, what the fuck was I wearing?
They will be on the Frustration Unlimited podcast Facebook page is predominantly where most of your comments should be, but we are also on YouTube and Twitch. So those are other platforms. If you
Are those the ones we're live on?
Yes.
So we'll look on those, whichever. Everything's time stamped.
Yep.
Are they time zone stamped? So how
They
do we
just-
know?
As soon as they come in, like they'll have see these timestamps.
All right. No immediate family, no girlfriends.
That's right. And no people that have been blocked.
No spouses. Oh, we ain't got
Yeah,
spouses.
like you've blocked them, they'll reach out to me like, "Who's this Andy guy? Maybe I'll get this prize." And Devin's like, "No, I blocked him like a year ago. I don't want to."
Send a message
Tell
to
that man to-
Frustration
tell that dude to
Unlimited.
fuck off. Send it to Frustration Unlimited. Do it now.
Do it now, guys.
Do it.
And then I'll
All right.
I'll make a little advert. So
Advert.
I'll take a little screenshot of Andy's lovely face. Since you've gotten a lot of airtime and FaceTime.
I know. I'm like
Apparently.
looking at I've been looking at your screen. I'm like, why am I like the center of?
Because you're our fucking guest, bro. And people get tired of seeing our ugly faces.
Hey,
Not
you know
mine.
what? I feel special.
I mean, not yours, Sprouticus.
Sproticus.
I mean,
especially-
I should get shirts as a
You
sprout.
make me want to
You
hit
should.
hit the jeweler and get a
Product
grill
placement.
and shit, man.
Get a what?
And you get a grill. I'm gonna
A
go to the
grill?
jeweler. Who is that? Johnny Grill down in Houston or whatever. He did Paul Wall's grill and all that.
Yeah?
And he'd be like, "Ee."
Yeah, we should.
Anyways, so
Too bad Paul Wall and all them live in Houston. Lil Flip and all them. So I got all their managers' cards and stuff, and they're like, hit me up when you're in Houston. I'm like, hit me up when you're in Dallas.
they don't do a whole lot anymore.
What does Kayla mean?
No.
Never.
Never what? I didn't never ever do that.
No, she says never. What the hell does that
Don't you
mean?
dare what? What the
Don't
fuck's
you
you
dare
talking
what?
Don't
about?
you dare what?
I love how people
I'm
comment shit
confused.
and like,
Well, the
Don't
problem
tell you
is
the whole-
the
We ha-
comments show up like after we have some of the conversation. That's the like I've noticed.
give us context.
Yes, we have to.
God.
We got to speak in context because the comments come up late from the feed. Sorry, everyone. Many apologies.
Well, it's not that they come up late. It's like we just talk about so many things random. Like it could be, could be 3 topics ago. You never know. Oh, Kayla said, "Never get tired of your face." Wait,
Who-
talking about
who's?
Andy? See,
Andy's?
once again, context is everything.
Andy's? Mine? Andy's? Mine?
She says your context is pay attention. No, your context is you need to complete sentences and thoughts with a
Your context is pay
noun, a verb.
Like, well, I will say punctuation is
Person, place, or
important
thing.
because the
That's a noun.
a few of my favorite things is eating my family and not using commas. I mean,
Yes.
it should be a few of my favorite things are eating my family, and now I use commas.
Exactly. Kayla says, "Don't get grill, not good." Oh yeah, that's right. She works on teeth, so she'd be the first.
Oh yeah, no, I tried.
Oh.
It would be removable. I could take it out after the show,
A removable grill.
so I can. Still
Yeah.
I've heard the horror stories about the teeth that are under them shits.
Ooh, God, I can only imagine.
Lil Weezy probably got little fucking hobbit teeth and shit, or looking like Smeagol and shit when he takes his grill out. And like,
Hey, my precious, let me brush my teeth.
Hey, y'all, leave her alone.
My precious.
Rude.
leave who alone?
Duh.
Oh, well, we got girl power here. They like.
Uh-oh, they're ganging up.
They are. Look at them. They're like.
Yeah, they're
Justice
ganging up.
for all.
Maybe they can get their friends to listen, and they can all gang up on us, and we can,
Yeah. Get all your girlfriends.
and we can just tell a bunch of sexist jokes.
Oh, they'll really love us then.
Like, she got in a car accident the other day. I'm just kidding. You can't drive in the kitchen. Oh, I'm in
Just
trouble
put
now.
She says, I agree. Do not get a grill, damn it.
Not a permanent. It's gonna be removable. I'm like, yee.
What if he gets a Traeger? Does that count?
No, we were talking about that earlier tonight. It's funny you say that.
Yeah? Why? What happened? What happened with it?
No, I said Traeger something, and I searched for first thing that pops up on my fucking Facebook, Traeger.
Oh, shit. Don't talk about it then, because, yeah, now it's going to follow you forever.
Even the knockoffs are expensive, dude.
Yeah. No, I get it.
I've thought about it, and I'm like, no.
Kind of wish I wouldn't have gotten rid of my smoker now, because I fucking prices of them went through the damn roof.
Yeah.
Well, it just depends on who you get it from.
God.
Well,
Well,
even, like the knockoffs, even a good sized knockoff is still $600.
what, like Pit Boss or whatever? Which
No,
one's
there's one at I saw at Home Depot, and another one I saw at Wally World. And they're like knockoff brands. They got Bluetooth and the Bluetooth probe and all that shit. And
Yeah, but I looked at a couple of those, but if you look at the reviews, they not so good.
you know,
The problem is with a lot of those is the thickness of the metal, and they use like sheet metal and not like heavy gauge steel. So then literally like it lasts a year and you're throwing this shit out.
man, damn.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I can't go down that route. No wonder Traegers cost so much.
That's why.
Those motherfuckers are expensive. They got this little one, itty bitty.
Kayla says I was gonna get Devin one for Christmas.
Hey, girl, if you're making bank like that, go for it. I
But she
encourage,
said,
highly encourage it because the meat that comes off that shit.
Oh my god, I
good.
know, and
The
I'm.
salty meat that comes out of the Traeger.
She said, got him cologne the price of the grill instead. I know, and I told you not to.
Wait, you got him. Wait, hold on.
Yes.
Got him
Yes.
cologne.
Yes.
The price of the grill. So,
Yes.
so the
Yes.
only.
Not exaggerating.
So I used to wear Tiffany Sport for men, and it was a phenomenal cologne.
Should I do a product reveal? Hold on.
Yeah, I wanna smell this shit. And this is some,
All right,
and this was the
hold
best, some of the best shit. And they
What
discontinued
product
it.
reveal?
And I saw bottles for like $500 and $600. So if this is the price of a Traeger, I want to see this shit.
Oh, this is more than that.
I want to smell this shit. Is it like Anchorman? It has parts of real panther in it.
What does it smell like, Stetson?
Comb my beard.
Yeah.
Hey, I got
Hot in here.
a beard. It like
I'm
says
cold.
Andy on it. Oh, you can't even read it.
There it is.
Well, you look like you're supposed to drink this shit, man. She's like, don't you dare fucking drink it. It's the price of a Traeger.
So she says it's
Pull
amazing.
straight up.
Is this from another country?
Yes, it's actually handmade. It's actually each bottle.
Oh,
is-
really?
Yeah.
It's got a sprayer on it. Those are dabbers. Just kidding. I mean,
You can spray it.
no, not for a price.
It'd only be $100 a spray. It's one of those. Yeah, it's
Smell like a man.
She said, "I won't reveal." Yeah, it's Creed
Called liquid panty dropper.
liquid panic
That's
dropper.
probably why she bought it for you.
No, we were talking about perfume and cologne one day, and I said, I ran into this stuff when I was overseas, and then I went
Oh,
to.
you ran into this stuff when you're overseas. That's a normal conversation. Buy me some cologne from overseas, thanks.
Well, no. But then I started doing research on it.
Looks like a flask.
Yeah, right. It kind of does. Let me see if I can get this camera situation.
Boy, dude, I look at our
Product placement.
Product. Oh shit! I gotta turn that off.
Yeah, they should pay you for real. Like if that cologne's worth that much money. Ooh, reflection
Product.
from the light.
Yep. Yeah, I'm trying to.
Here, you want me to put it up there?
Yeah, shit. Fuck it.
Devin's product placing this, so this is not me. Here, go ahead.
Hold
put
on.
the camera on.
Third camera. There we go.
Well, here we go. Let's do it like this. Doop. No,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
That's better.
Oh, for all you audio people that aren't
There we
that
go.
aren't visually that aren't able to see this right now, it's Creed.
Creed. If I use the white wall as the background, you can see the word. As soon as I put it over
Yeah.
front of,
Nope. Nope.
it goes away.
It's all good.
Dang, I can't. This opposite angle thing. It's like being in a mirror and shit. I don't know
Yep.
what I'm doing. Shit.
So yeah, story on that. So I saw it whenever I was in Europe and overseas, and then when I was in Vegas, this company was starting out, and they had a couple bottles of it, and they didn't know what the hell they had, and they were offering it for like $80 a bottle, and I was like, I'm tempted to buy all of them because it's 10 times the price here in the States or normal places. So yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what started that whole story, and then she showed up with it,
Interesting. Let's see.
with her
Very interesting.
Aventus.
Smells like
Good
it
stuff.
smells like cologne. I don't know if it smells $800.
Nah.
But yeah, the Tiffany's got discontinued. I found it on eBay, and people are like charging $480 for like half a bottle. I'm like, it smelled good, but it didn't smell good. I did pay $20 for 3 samples, so.
Right.
But I don't hardly ever use it.
Yeah, I was like, when she bought it, I was like, how often do we go out with the COVID and everything else? I'm like, it's going to stay in the bottle for 20 years.
Oh, Lindsay bought me some cologne. I forgot what it was. It smells good too, and she loves it too. And I smell it. We go out. Dude, we went to the Red Crab.
She says, spray it, Lance will love it. Hey, you know what? We drove right by the Red Crab the other night because we went to visit Lena, who was on the podcast on Friday. We went to go visit her out at Memphis, which is in Addison, and we literally passed right by the Red Crab, and I was like, babe, Andy was telling us about this place.
Oh, yeah. I
Fucking
did too.
amazing. Hey, Red Crab, anybody if you're listening or you can get us over to the Red Crab, that place is fucking awesome.
Man, that'd be awesome.
It rivals Nate's. I'm not even scared to say that.
And it's like right by Nate's too. That's the crazy part.
I mean, we got
It's not far
we
at
got
all.
fucking king crab, and I mean, it was fucking phenomenal. My baby treated me. I gotta put that out there. She spoiled me that night, and we got this fucking crab leg, and you could break it with your hands, man. You didn't even have to use the cracker. And
Kayla
nothing. It
said,
just
let's
ripped
all
apart.
go.
And it came out, and there was a big old fat piece of crab meat. We need to wait a couple weeks, Kayla, because I got an anniversary dinner coming up, and we just went to Fogo last night, and we've been going out.
Fogo, I thought it was Texas de Brazil.
Oh yeah, we went. Yeah, sorry, Texas Day.
Damn, bro, I listen to your stories more than you.
Damn. But yeah, we've been spending a lot, and she's been spoiling me a lot, and I'm about to.
Lindsay says, hell yes. She says, fuck your spoiling.
Oh, shit.
You about to go
Can we
bankrupt, bro.
wait till May? Can we wait till May 4th?
May 4th.
May the 4th be with you.
So what's really that's like we're coming up on about a year on May 4th,
Uh-huh.
and so all the whole time I've been like, yeah, it's the 5th. It's the 5th. She's like, no, we did not go out on Cinco de Mayo. I would.
Oh, that's my mom's birthday.
She's like, it's the 5th. It's the 5th. Or I was like that. I kept saying the 5th, and it's been an ongoing joke because I keep forgetting. And I'm like, so yeah, it's the 5th, right? And she's like, and so I finally remembered after the last time we joked about it.
Uh-huh.
And so then we were looking through the text messages, and technically it was actually the 3rd. And so,
So none of y'all were right.
but the anniversary gift I got her has the 4th, so it's going to be the 4th.
That's my daughter's birthday, the 3rd.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
So, I can hear your mom.
Oh, I know you can. That's
Oh,
why
yeah,
I looked right at
5th,
you. I
on
was
the
like,
5th of May.
When she
My damn
when she-
birthday's
she's
on
like,
fucking
she does
Cinco
the
de
spin,
Mayo
she does
day,
the spin,
damn
like-
it.
And I was like, fucking doing this. And then fucking Devin.
So Patrick,
What?
he loves to do impressions of my mom, and he does them in front of my mom, and it's the fucking funniest shit.
You're on my bad side,
So,
motherfucker. You're on my bad side.
Devin, hey, so I remember the Blue Goose days we got kicked out of Blue Goose so many times.
Was that because of Devin's mother?
I think, didn't the cops come once?
Yes, the cops did come one
It was
time.
fucking crazy, man.
Don't touch me.
It wasn't. I wasn't.
You got
just-
COVID.
That's the whole thing. It
Oh,
wasn't.
this is way before COVID.
It wasn't
Oh,
just.
well.
It wasn't just his mom. It was us at times too. And of course, when we got going, the f bombs, and we were dropping like profanity. And of course, Andy being probably one of the loudest ones. I was like, I don't know what we said, but there was one night when we were like asked to keep it down 4 different times because we were being so obnoxious.
Okay, well, in our defense,
I'm not defending my
Hold on,
actions.
hold
I
on.
was
because
immature as
really,
fuck.
we don't we don't have a defense. But in our defense, these stupid motherfuckers put us
That's true.
right by the entrance.
Yeah, they did.
Like, really?
There was people waiting in line that were complaining
Yes.
about us.
I'm like, if you know we're loud.
We don't think we want to eat here because those people are. And they hadn't
Right?
even made it in the fucking door yet.
Yeah, exactly.
we were like, you know
They
what?
put us right by the front and
No.
right by the gate.
They
right
put us.
by. I'm like,
they put us right by the gate, and they served us $3 margaritas that were strong as fuck.
yeah, they
You
were
get
strong.
2.5, barely 2.5 in, and you're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and when your mom had more than 2, it was.
Hey, speaking of which, they're only $2 tomorrow.
No, not walking back down that road, man.
I think we need to do a live remote.
Oh yeah, live remote at Blue Goose. Let me
Yeah,
show you.
do a live
Show you
remote.
how to get kicked out of
Yeah,
Blue
we'll
Goose.
show you how it's going down.
Do a live remote and just have your mom as a guest.
Yeah.
This is bullshit, Devin. No. I'm not going to do
Oh,
it.
the fuck you put me on fucking.
I'm not going to do it.
Why the
No.
fuck you put me on social media?
Kayla said that happened to us before too.
I believe it.
Yeah, well, yeah, because I used to be picked on when I was in school because my voice, even though I was like, I tried to hide in the back of the class.
Yeah, you sound like a little girl.
The fucking teacher could hear my goddamn voice from the front of the. I'm like, out of everybody, I would always be singled out. I'm
Oh
like,
yeah,
fucking
I had the
kidding me?
same problem, dude. They would constantly get caught for talking. Your voice carries, Andy. Fuck, it does.
So I'll never forget.
What does it carry?
4th grade, I think it was
Fucking pass to the
Yeah.
principal's office.
4th grade, and all my people that are watching that like went to elementary school, W.A. Porter and stuff with me, blah blah. Hey, what's going on? Some of the class people that were in the class can remember this. So Miss Harper, she had
I had a Miss Harper.
a substitute in, right? Well, I was sitting in the far corner, and apparently I irritated this substitute teacher. Well, he
Agreed.
decided to put his hands around my neck, right? And then, of course, I, being actor that I am, I'm like,
he was just showing you how much he cared about you. He wanted you to go in the right direction.
Yeah.
He was really concerned about you.
he was so concerned he had to put his hands around my fucking neck, right?
Right.
So get this shit. So a teacher walked by. A teacher walked by while he had his hands around my neck, and while I was doing that motion, dude got fired. I'm like,
Right on the spot.
it never saw a day after that.
Wow.
License
I'd
revoked,
probably
everything.
I'd probably make him more mad, so he does. I'd be like, "Ooh, what are you doing after class?" Be like, "Oh, what?
I know, right? Oh, hey, big guy. Thank you for putting your hands around
Yeah.
my neck. Can you put it around somewhere else?
I like being told what to do." I'm
Hey,
about to
listen.
win me a lawsuit.
Yes, yes, you are loud, and the more you drink, the louder it gets.
Yep.
No,
The louder you
concur.
get, the better it feels. So let's have beans for. Oh wait,
Wait, let's have drinks for every meal. What?
Kayla,
Wrong.
I concur. I concur.
Yeah.
I concur.
See, what happens is the more we drink, the less.
Louder you get.
No, the less the hearing works. So we got to talk louder so that we can hear better.
That's just you. It's not.
No, this has been scientifically proven.
What?
The
Which part?
The part I just made up.
Yeah.
On the left.
Yeah, you do get louder.
Shut the fuck
Hey,
You do.
man, we
I know I do.
we have sidetracked this evening like you wouldn't believe.
Sidetrack.
No, we don't ever sidetrack. We never get on track in order to sidetrack.
True.
I mean,
Facts.
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 Damn it.
Damn it!
What
you
kind
and
of
your
shit did
fucking
you
facts.
talk about when what's her name was on, the singer?
Oh,
Oh, Lena.
Liz is the same.
Lena. That's correct, Lena.
Kayla said Liz is the same.
Said Liz.
I know.
My mom is.
It's
a family thing.
It's
Yeah,
a crazy
it
mirror
is.
when they both get and they escalate.
Hey, you better watch your motherfucking.
There
show.
was Devin was just barely at times getting to the point where he finally figured out he's like, I'm just gonna ignore her.
Yes, it took many fucking years to realize
Because
that-
you guys wanna match your level of intensity. You guys are
Yep.
very enthusiastic. It's a very nice way of putting it.
Come over here, do some special projects. Let me have a drink. Damn it, Devin!
Yeah. 2 or 3 drinks in, she's ready to fuck you up. I'm like,
Yes.
all I did was invite you over to my house. Shit.
I learned a long time ago I'm never gonna win that battle, so I'm
Nope,
not
you
even gonna
won't.
try to engage in that fight.
Not against your
Yeah,
parents.
it's just
You won't
like,
ever
you know
win.
what? You
Yeah.
can have it.
Yeah, I'm just like, go ahead, take it,
Just
take the win, take the W, ma.
just give it up.
It ain't worth it.
Nope.
In the end, it ain't
It's
worth
not.
the headache, the stress, the struggle. Yeah. Oh man, good times. Good
Yep.
times.
Fun times.
Let's go relive it all Tuesday.
So we're going to Blue Goose tomorrow
No.
with
Blue Goose?
Devin's
Lindsay,
mother.
come on.
Yeah, with Devin's mom.
No.
Yeah. We
Well,
got
so we can have content for next week's show. You guys
Yeah,
won't be
damn
able to keep a
fucking right.
lid on it until next show. You guys, it's gonna be so intense. You're gonna be on Wednesday
We'll
night.
just take- we'll
You'll
just
never
take all-
believe what the f happened last night, and I'm gonna be like, shit.
We'll go ahead and take
We're
all,
gonna be part of this podcast.
we can go ahead and just take all of our shit with us, and we just put it on the show.
right.
I don't know if I don't know. Well, Blue Goose may not let us in there live.
Oh yeah, Lacey's not there anymore. So.
Oh, she's not.
No, she's not. She's head over Grapevine. I think she's regional or something like that now. So she's upgraded her status.
Should go to Boomers.
Lindsay said, "I have a hair appointment. Otherwise, I'd be like, hell yeah."
She has a hair appointment. How long does it take to do her hair?
Well,
3,
she's
4,
going
5 hours?
So they can do it in the evening
Oh.
after school. So
Oh.
she's in hair school. She's cosmetology.
I know. I seen her little mannequin.
She like $5-6. I make your nail sexy for you. It's so good, you know. $5-6 more, you know.
JC works at Blue Goose.
Yeah, JC works at Blue Goose.
Which one?
when
She work over here at this one?
No, when she decides to show up to work, she does. Or when she decides to go to work, or work in general. No, they prom and everything else going on. So
Yeah.
You remember the photos we took?
Yeah.
You know, them prom photos.
Man,
Yeah.
prom.
Yeah,
I remember prom.
Oh shit, he's reminiscing now. Look,
20.
I see him.
26 years ago? 26, 24
Is it
years,
26?
24 years ago? No. Sorry, I'm going
Really?
22 years ago, really.
How many proms did you go to?
Like 10, 20. It's 23, really.
23 proms?
No, 23 years ago.
Oh,
23
okay. I thought
proms,
you said,
man.
he asked you a question. How many proms you been to? You said 23.
23, about 23
That's-
years ago. I'd
wow.
be almost 23 right now.
How many? Proms?
I only went to one.
One. Okay.
Yeah,
I went to 3. God, I feel
went
like I'm
to
the
1.
fucking weirdo. I went to
No,
3
you're just a
fucking proms.
whore.
Yeah,
You're
you're
the
just
whore.
a whore. You were just a whore biscuit.
Hey, fuck you.
Devin had his like
Yeah.
chin strap and his baby blues.
Yeah, you know.
He was still doing that shit when I met him at fucking Brookhaven Country Club, and he was giving me fucking free drinks because he was working at the men's club bar.
Oh, I thought.
I don't even. Did you,
I
did you
thought.
even golf back then?
No, I didn't. That was
Yeah, that was the funny thing.
that was the funny shit. I got hired as an assistant manager or whatever at a golf fucking club. I've never golfed in my life.
That's where I met this dude.
Yeah, that's
I
how
walk
we met.
into the men's club, and you got to walk through a bunch of naked old men balls to get there.
Hence where all the balls
Yeah, right
came
back
from.
to balls. We've come full circle.
Full
this
circle
evening.
again.
But-
3 times this
But,
podcast.
like, literally, you got to walk through the locker room to get there. And I come in, Devin's working, and like I ordered my first drink, and he does charge me for the first one because we don't really know each other yet. But then we start talking this and that, and And we got cooler and cooler. Next thing you know, I'm coming up to play like 9 or 10 holes, and I'm like go to him, and he's filling up my styrofoam with you know how styrofoam sweats alcohol.
Yeah.
It only sweats if you have a lot of alcohol in there.
Right.
These fucking drinks with sweat.
Sweating
Oh my god, man!
Sweating
If I did
balls.
Sprite and gin. Oh, you would just look like Sprite poured out of the
Sweating
fucking
balls
pores.
and buttholes, right?
But yeah, so, I mean,
Balls.
that's
balls.
how I met him originally. Holy shit, man! Those were.
Did you know, like, so I was obviously assistant manager, and then I think I ended up moving into being a manager.
I might have been gone after that. I don't know. I don't remember how long I was there. I don't remember if you
Well,
did first or if I did.
I ended up busting one of the guys there. We had Crown. Crown was like obviously one of the top sellers, right? Ended up busting one of the guys that was in charge of liquor distribution and all that sort of stuff that worked on site for filling up Crown bottles with I think it was.
It wasn't the old dude like Frank, was it? I hope not.
No, it wasn't
That
Frank.
Dude, that
Oh,
dude
dude,
was a
Frank was
yeah.
a boss, man.
That was a cool
God, I
cat,
love that
man.
guy, dude.
Frank the Tank.
No.
Frank was like what?
This was not.
Eight,
a 10.
no, he was like 80-something years
Man,
old.
It wasn't quite.
That was
He
from old school.
He was cool breeze. I know Frank the Tank, but they were not talking Frank. This guy.
All right,
not
this
Tank.
guy, like, no bullshit. This guy was 80. I remember he was in the 70s, 80s. He was older, but
Cool breeze though, man.
he was cool as fuck. But he just looked like he was in his 50s. But you could
No shit.
tell,
Really?
Very
you-
young,
you
very
could-
young looking.
yeah, you could tell. Like he's one of the coolest people there. Do you remember Sherman? He was the chef, the 5-star Michelin chef. Oh,
No, I never met the chef. Actually,
oh, dude,
Good
I
food,
wish
though.
I wish you would have hung out after, like, because.
well, we had our own fucking hangouts and shit.
Oh yeah.
And plus, I never hung out with many people that work from there. We hung out one night together and went back to. I was gonna live at. It was a member of the country club, and I was gonna
Right.
end up living at his house. And that night actually got me booted out of the house. But we all went to a club one night.
Sterling
Went to Sterling.
Yep, I'll never forget.
Girls met this group. The girls that we were with met this guy, and Heather. I'm not gonna say her last name, but her sister met this dude that I guess they had previous relations before.
Uh-huh.
And somehow we're leaving the bar, and I'm like, I don't know these dudes. I don't want anything. And they're like, "Where's the after party?" And Jeremiah's like, "Well, I got a pool table at the house." And I'm like, "Oh shit." And so we come flying into this neighborhood. You and I are hauling ass.
Yeah.
We like race into this country club neighborhood. We're hauling ass. We come up.
Man, I'm like, dude, this is gonna be
it's
a
like
party.
it's like a fucking scene at Tokyo Drift. All these cars just pull up and shit.
Yeah,
Systems banging and shit.
that's true. Because I had the black light. I had the
Yep, I
Beamer low.
I had that
low
fucking.
profiles.
I had
Yeah.
that Celica, and we come pulling up.
Yeah.
Anyways, so it goes on throughout the night. We have a good time. All of a sudden, and this is what I was afraid was going to happen. Like Jeremiah, who's a friend of mine, kind of took a liking to the girl that invited everybody back, or kind of whatever, and I guess he did the dude she was talking to did something to disrespect her or something. I don't know exactly, but my boy took a swing at him, and then that dude like hit him with a mug, and it ended up like hospital, police, like
all I remember, shit
Oh my
escalated
God.
so fucking quick.
it,
And, yeah,
Jeremiah was out on the floor. I was standing there by myself. I don't know where you were, either in the pool room and Justin's just standing there back by the pool table not doing anything.
yeah.
I've got the phone in my hand, and I'm like, what am I going to do? And then next thing you know, they all run out, and I jump in my car, and I go chase them down, and then the police pull me over, and I had a duct tape club. And they're like, where are you going? And I was like, I'm just chasing the dudes that just jumped my boy. And then next thing you know, we ended up in the hospital. My boy had to have stitches. It ripped his
Yeah.
duct. It was messed up, man.
So I'll tell my my version, my recollection of that story, because it
Regulation.
recollection.
Okay.
We were standing like right, left.
We sound like your mom. Resurrection.
So yeah, we went to this party, and I remember like I didn't know those people, and then I was like, Andy, do you know those people? They're like, no, I thought you knew those people. And I'm like, then who the fuck are these people?
Was this at Sterling's? Or
Yeah, this was after Sterling's, and so We get there, and I'll never forget, there was a TV, and then there was a couch.
Yes.
And I remember homeboy and homeboy looking at each other like da-da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, oh, shit's about to go fucking down. All of a sudden, I remember at some point, one of the dudes grabbed a glass bottle and, like, cracked in the face.
You saw the aftermath. Jeremiah punched him in the face. That's why he did that.
Okay, so I don't remember.
Like,
yeah.
See, the dude said something disrespectful to Heather's sister, Ashley. She threw a piece of ice at him, and he said, fuck you, and pushed her. And fucking Jeremiah, Braveheart, jumped in and swung on this dude. And the dude just, next thing you know, took a mug and just...
Yeah, it wasn't a mug. It was a glass bottle.
Okay.
It was like a Miller Lite or
smashed
was
across
Bud
his
Light or
face,
something.
and then, like...
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you go on... Yeah.
Yeah. So it's funny because, like, we're now... How many years later putting the pieces together?
Yeah.
And then I remember I got involved, and then all of a sudden somebody started hitting me from behind. And then I remember Tori standing in front of me while some dude was just left, right, while I was trying to break up the fight. And it literally happened in an instant, and I remember I ran to my car and I grabbed my butterfly.
Well, that's just it. The fight was Jeremiah. Jeremiah had already hit the ground, and he was in a puddle of blood.
Yeah, he was getting stomped.
That's when it would like the dude.
I
As
remember
soon as Jeremiah went out, that's when that particular person ran out, and then the rest of the dudes that were in there and then I went down to Jeremiah, and then you said Andy or something. I look up, I grab the phone. You disappear.
I disappeared. I went to grab the butterfly.
And then I'm about to call the cops, and then...
So I'm about to end this motherfucker real quick.
And then that bald dude runs out the hood. Well, I ended up finding out who those dudes were because they were from the colony, and the one dude that Jeremiah swung on was like a hard-time criminal. Like, for real, like a badass dude. Like, it was like,
yeah.
Yeah, those weren't, I mean...
Yeah, so they ended up having to pay, or whoever it was that did what he did, to me, ended up having to pay the hospital bill, I think for you and for him. But yeah.
For who?
Because
I didn't go. Jeremiah.
Jeremiah and I think we were like both in the same room. Oh, and dude, while we were in the hospital, I go, are these motherfuckers in the same hospital? And they go, yeah. And I go, where? I literally...
I just had to go try and chase them. The police stopped me.
No, they said one or two of the guys were in the same fucking hospital. And I'm like going, where they at?
Oh, that's right, because they arrested him. There's the Mexican dude, because he got fucked up.
Yeah, so apparently, they had found, or somehow he was in the hospital too. But yeah, dude, some shit went down, and oh, goddamn, that was like a fucking crazy night.
Got me booted out of that house.
But I remember one of the guys, our buddy, whatever, was like on the ground after the bottle hit him, and he was getting stomped by like 3 people, and or 2 people, whatever. That's when his eye, I guess.
Oh no, the initial bottle is what split open.
Split his eye. Okay.
Because he went down in the bloody image.
That's kind of how I jumped into it, because I saw like it happened so fast, and then I saw him getting stomped, and I'm like trying to pull him off, and then all of a sudden, everybody jumped on me.
And then as soon as that happened, they all ran out the door, and you went after him to your car. And
yeah, I went to the
I
car.
remember running to my car. And
I'm like, I'm not
over here in the fucking driveway, and I'm like, fuck it.
Well, I'm like, I'm not about to. And I don't know if I remember I reached. I don't like honestly like that part is all sketchy, but I know I went there with a sole purpose.
That's right, because Todd chased one of them into the golf course and wouldn't let him get out, wouldn't let him leave. And so that's right. I remember that. And that's one of the ones that ended up the hospital. Yeah, because they put him in the back of the cop car. That was a crazy fucking night, dude.
Yeah, that was one of the craziest.
That was interesting.
Patrick, you got some stories like that?
That was interesting.
Yeah, so Andy and I, we've been through a lot.
Yeah, I know.
That's just one story.
It's one story. Yeah. One of many, and that's why I have them here.
Andy and Devin's true Hollywood story.
Eventually, like, all the stories will eventually come out, but you got
hey, if you ever want to hear an Andy and Devin story, or even a Devin or Andy story, like we've got plenty of them.
Oh, yeah, we do.
I'm going to have to tell you about, one of these days, I'm going to have to tell you about the bunny humping the balloon.
Bunny hump?
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a great evening if we ever talk about that.
Oh my God.
So should we stay tuned for the next episode?
Well, maybe not in the next episode. Whenever. It'll be funny. But yeah, it is 10 o'clock. Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right. So we're gonna keep going. We calling it a close. It's up to y'all.
We'll call it a close. We got
All
some.
right.
We'll keep people interested in for the next episode.
Don't forget, up for grabs next week, $25 gift card if you can name the last 3 superheroes on my T-shirts. You don't have to name next week's, but it's the 3 prior shows.
Word.
So, yep. And I know it's easy. All you got to do is go to the website and look, or the
YouTube
Facebook page,
or
YouTube
Facebook,
page.
yep.
I mean, everywhere.
We everywhere.
So, and once I say go, whoever the first commenter is to get the answer right is going to win a $25 gift card.
So stay tuned next Monday when Andy says go. Yeah. Thank y'all for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Have a wonderful night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
All right. See y'all.
All right.